I miss how it used to be. You were the only one that I could see. You know I love you, whatever you do. And you know that I've always got your back. I'm trying to tell you that I miss you. The way that you sing in the car, like hearing where you are, driving to work or to school, and doing everything you do. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I miss you. I know I've done a lot of bad things to you, but give me one more chance and I will make it up to you. You know it would mean a lot, I'm giving it all that I've got. I'd do anything for you, anything that you want me to. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I'd do anything for you, and I miss you. Yes, I miss you. Yeah. Yes, I miss you.
Hi, everybody. What's up? Welcome, welcome. How you guys been doing? Happy Mercury direct, everybody. What better way to kick off the December readings by starting off there, right? We've made it through a Mercury retrograde. And so for that, what I'm going to do this tomorrow morning during the all signs too. But for anybody that popped a super chat today and it's about your person, okay, I'm going to use the shadow deck to see what lesson they worked on this retrograde and if they passed it too. So I'm going to add that into every super chat today if it's about your person. All right. What's up, Gabriella? Cappy Go in the house. What up? Thank you guys. Aisha, post your super chat. I've missed you guys. It's been like 2 weeks. And Livy, no apologies needed here ever, girl. It is a judgment-free zone on this channel. So you got nothing to be sorry for. It's okay. I've missed you guys. So we are totally going to I'm just gonna read. All right. So Aisha popped your super chat. It's cool. We're doing, I'm in a Tom Cruise mood. I think he's a Cancer too, right? I'm not going to jump up and down on my chair, but I'll read your guys' super chats. And I hope you guys, thank you for the cool compliments on the song. That's actually my original song. I wrote and worked on composing that. Thank you to some of my producer friends down in Nashville. I love you guys, making me sound like Blake Lively, like I know what I'm doing when I sing a song. I totally auto-tuned. It's totally auto-tuned. So I'm not even going to lie. But yep, that's my original song. And if you do want to add it to one of your playlists, you can jam it and enjoy it. It's available right here on YouTube. It's in the link tree over here. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you there. It's in the Reflections playlist. That's actually my own little, I dreamt up an album. I'm like, if I could make a record and an album, these are the songs I'd put on it. But yeah, so enjoy it. I'm glad you guys like it. Thank you. It was just one of the ones I worked on. One of these days I'll get some time and I'll do more too. But yeah, oh, thanks, Shelbs. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Hi. What's up, Sarah? Welcome in. Thanks for joining. Thanks for coming in. I do the super chats usually during the weeks. We launch them at 3 p.m. every weekday. All right. Except Mondays, because that's when I'm going to do the all signs. Except I've missed you guys, so we're doing it at a special time, the time that Frankie used to own back in the good old days. So I'll be here tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern. We're going to do an Aries to Pisces reading and see what's going on, especially with the shadow deck. So when I do the all signs tomorrow, I'm also going to check in with the shadow deck and see if your person did their work this retrograde. Because this Mercury retrograde was about focusing inward and working on ourselves, all right? So I'm going to tap into that too, and I'll do it for the super chats. But yeah, thanks, Zane. I will get to answering all the emails, and AF, I know I owe you a text message. I got you guys covered because Mom's doing good. She's been here at the house, and she's made it where she's eaten. She's starting to move around on her own with her walkers again. Anybody who doesn't believe in the power of prayer or doesn't believe in God, just show them the Mama T posts, because 2 weeks ago, I was getting a whole different plan of attack together for what I was going to have to deal with. And yet, here we are. She went from unconscious and intensive care to home and putting up with me. It's, it's awesome, though. So thank you, guys. What's up, Busy Dog? How you been? Sage Moon Jam, Spinny Hugs Girl. What's up? What's up? Yeah, I cannot thank you guys enough. You guys have been awesome sauce. And at least I can do is read for you guys. It's you guys are family. I can't even call this a channel. I can't call you guys subscribers. You guys are my family. Mia familia. I'm Italiano as it is, right? So it's cool. What's up, Janet? How's it going? Shells, what's up, girl? Thank you guys. What's up, Queen Rapunzel? Thanks for being here. Awesome sauce. Speaking of Italiano, which I was, did you see? I took a peek at the Schumann scale before we started so I could see how Mercury direct is happening. And it's a very slow ramp up, but we've got whiteout conditions just starting to come in like the snow here in Michigan. We're just starting to get ground cover here in Canton, Michigan. If you're ever in or around Canton, Michigan and you see me, you can say hi. I don't bite. Hey, Carla, what's up, girl? Ellie Angel, what up? Spinny Hugs, Ellie Angel. So glad to see you guys. All right. Oh, I can't wait to get back into the schedule and start doing the readings again. Libra to Pisces, I'm so sorry I did not finish the November readings, but no point in checking about November because on Monday it's December. So we'll just kick off this coming week with the all signs tomorrow morning, and then I'll start into Aries to Pisces, and we'll just get the December readings in because it's Sagittarius season. Are there travel advisories in Ohio already? Oh, that's right, yeah, because this is a pretty big spell. I think it stretches down into in Kentucky. And yeah, Shelbs, you guys are getting some freezing down there. Yeah, because I noticed it seems like just south of Tennessee is about where the temp line changes. And the southern stretch of the U.S. is where it's warmed up. I love weather. I still wanted to be a meteorologist. Someday I'll put a green screen back here, and we'll figure out how to do tarot like it's a weather report. There's an incoming warm front. Energies are favorable for a 70% chance of union. Over to you. It'd be fun. All right. So like I was saying, for the cards and coffee today, we'll use this. For anybody that asks a super chat question about your person, we're going to see what they had to work on during retrograde. And okay, couple quick announcements is I have had an awesome talk with my buddy over at AdSense, Fahisha Nap, and I have the solution. I now have the answer to why all of y'all's screen names look different and how to fix it. All right, so check this out. What you got to do if you want your name back, like I was thinking of MD, Brittany, you were like the perfectest example of it, right? All you do here on YouTube, you go into your gear wheel, you go into your settings where you would change your channel name, your screen name. There's a new line below that is now your handle. It's your @sign. They're getting TikTok. So change your handle to whatever you want me, every other tarot reader to see on all the channels you go and visit, and it'll fix it. All right. I already did it right here, and it gave me an @Archer Astrology Tarot. So I'm like, perfect. So the handle is now what YouTube displays. That's why everybody sees different stuff from what we used to have, because it used to display our channel name. There you go. So it still displays your channel name. Like right here, you guys see down below, you see Archer Astrology, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Right? Okay. So in the chats is where the other thing comes up. If you leave a chat or a comment, it shows the handle, not the channel name. So change your handle to whatever you would like it to be, @sign, blah, 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 and boom, you're good to go. And if you do want to book a personal reading with me, you can scan the QR code to go to the link tree that takes you to the booking site and everything else. That's right, personals are back. And I will work on emails Sunday and Monday so I can get you guys your links for your Zooms and get your details for your personals, and we'll take it from there. And then, okay, other YouTube notification thingy. Yeah, the other thing that Patish and I talked about was that you don't get notified even if you got the bell turned on. Now, we know that whenever you subscribe to a channel, it defaults the bell to personal without asking you what your personal preferences are. So by default, you got to set the bell to all when you subscribe to any channel. But due to the fact that YouTube has so many content creators uploading stuff that it has to send out notifications for, and even more viewers waiting to receive those notifications, it can't keep up with the flow. Think of it like the Hoover Dam. It's like a dam, right? So the best way to do it is to actually, this is where your part comes in. You can do this for your country. Anyways, it's where you go into your subscriptions tab and you look at all your subscriptions, and the ones that you don't want notifications for, turn the bells off. Like for me, it's the content creator stuff. But then the channels I subscribe to for tarot and music and Titanic and Knight Rider and that stuff, those I've got the bells on. It streamlines what notifications you do want to get, which allows the notifications to all show up. It helps filter out the flow from the dam. Okay? It's like a diode to my electrical dorks, right? The white band on the diode, then you're putting in a couple resistors to filter out what notifications come through. Why are we talking electronics? Because I really want to build the dashboard for the Knight Rider car. Anyways, that's cool. I did treat myself to the Knight Rider steering wheel. I got to get a hold of Mike Bakari. Mike Bakari, if you're snooping in and checking out, see what's cooking up here, I'm going to message you on Facebook. I need a Knight Rider wheel with the light up horn button. That's the next part to go with the gas pedal. Anyways, I'm treating myself. Anyways, I don't have an ounce of Aries in my chart, and yet I want retail therapy. Go figure. Anyways, so there we go. All right, let's do some super chats. I'm going to hang out with you guys. We're going to read some cards. I did bring up the Italian blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Perfect. Perfect. Thanks, AF. All right, we don't need that right now. Let's super chat. It's good to see you too, Chanel. I'm glad you're here. All right, you ready? Yuki, totally. Buddha. Isn't that cool? Melissa brought that up for Buddha. That's cool. We're going to keep that. I got an elf on a shelf I'm going to put out too. I got to do that. But I was debating if I want to do a tree or if I want to do Gabriella. Don't put a crying emoji. It's okay. Charge. It's only 10 more bucks a month on the card. It's cool. It's why I have a new computer, and it's why I have a new dishwasher, and it's why I have. All right, let's do it, AE. Let's go for it. Hi, Megs. What up, Megs? All right. Super chat time. I missed you guys too. Hilda, spinny hugs. Thank you so much. That means the world to me. Thank you. I have missed you guys. This is my X2420 mission, and I love doing it. I've missed you guys. When I'm at my table, I'm in my safe place. All right. Don't need to be nervous. I got you. Remember, Shelby, all y'all, when you are with me, you are indefinitely, ultimately protected. Remember, my Chariot's got a molecular bonded shell. All right. AK-47s just bounce right off the hood. Boom, 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 boom. Doesn't even scratch paint jobs. So we're protected. Let's turn on the scanner. We're protected. All right, let's do it to it. Here we go. Destiny's here. Hi, girl. Spinny hugs. Spinny hugs. Your man actually went through some awakenings. I got to check out what's up. I'm just going to pull a card for you before we even start, Destiny. I just heard your man went through an awakening. Hold on. Destiny, you're at 12:55. Hold on. Literally, it stopped me from what I was saying. I missed you too, sweet Stacy. What's up, my lovable Leo? How you doing, girl? 7 of Cups. Destiny, no wonder God told me you got to pull a card for Destiny. Your man had his white rabbit moment during Mercury retrograde. Prepare for a reboot and a complete change. All right? The white rabbit showed up during Mercury retrograde. Your man's life is changing. All right? What's it leading to, you ask? Oh, I'm glad you did. I don't know if you did or not. What's it leading to? Ace of Cups, a fresh start. He's going to tell a certain so-and-so off. The Emperor, Chuck Berry. And I just saw that scene, Destiny. You got to look this up if you don't know what I'm referring to. It's on YouTube. Okay, look up Chuck Berry, John Lennon, Yoko Ono. There's a scene, I think it's the Mike Douglas show is what it was. And they were on there doing Memphis, Tennessee. And in the background, while they're singing Memphis, Tennessee, Yoko's on a microphone going, right? So much that the audio producer cut her microphone because Chuck Berry's look is priceless. He's like, what is screaming behind me? Satan, is that you? Oh, it's Yoko. Sorry. Sorry, Yoko. Anyway, totally. But I totally got that moment where like individual number one told your guy something of like, stay away from Destiny. And I think he had a snap moment or something that led to a white rabbit. Something went off in his life and he took it out on a certain so-and-so. I know, right, Shelby? Oh my gosh. Just a half a mile from the Mississippi Bridge. It's like, the heck? Talk about mic malfunction. Okay, let's roll. Let's do some super chats. So, ye have patience, Destiny. Your dude saw his white rabbit. Or heard his white rabbit. That would wreck an eardrum. It's just like nails on a chalkboard. Anyways, okay, let's go. Let's dig in. Okay, Jersey girl, you're up first. You're at 15 minutes on the dot. Okay, Did Derek get rid of the Virgo as his option? Okay, Virgo and his options. All right. And is he ready to have a deep conversation? Will he wish me a happy birthday? Happy birthday, Sagittarius. Let's go. Fill me in on Derek. Give me the tea. Ooh, nice. Let's go. 5 of Cups. Ooh. The 4 of Swords, the 9 of Wands. Bet. I love this. 7 of Wands, the Ronettes. There's Ronnie Spector. Her husband was kind of wild. Anyways, we'll just leave it there. The Knight of Wands. Yeah. The Virgo's been done, gone by, see you and cut out. And you want to know why? Because of the Ace of Wands, he's had a bit of an awakening that his passion, his heart kind of beats for you. He was tired internally, subconsciously, of comparing Virgo to you, 5 of Cups. And so the depression started to come out, and it came out as a lash out towards Virgo. 4 of Swords shows he put all the connections on hold at the minute because, see Johnny Cash hanging out on the 9 of Wands? This deck is awesome, sunshine. I love this deck. I literally love this deck. 9 of Wands. Johnny Cash Hurt. That's the song. I can't sing it while I'm trying to imitate Johnny Cash. But go listen to the song, all right? Because he was tired of hurting because he's got his mind set on you, George Harrison style, right? This shows that he puts, don't shoot the messenger, there were 4 options, Virgo plus 3 others, because he felt like he wasn't committed to anybody, and he said, I have the right to date to pick out who I want and cut the other options out. Okay, whoa, stand your ground, bro, cool. But he did because the other options were 5 of Cups. This retrograde, he's like, Virgo doesn't do it for me because Virgo's too over analytical about me. Well, dude, Derek, you're cool, but if your pinky toe wasn't so big. And then you got, fill me in, let's go. 7 of Swords, he had a 7 of Pentacles, he had a deceitful Taurus that tried something, but all they wanted him to do was pay the utility bills. Then the Empress showed up. He had a Libra or another Taurus came in wanting a little RESPECT Aretha Franklin style. And the way they railroaded him, he's like, I don't like this. It's not reciprocal. These people had a big ego. And I never, ever have pulled that off the Empress. But literally, it was a female narcissist vibe. Some super duper hyper independent chicks that tried to simp him into submission, and it didn't work out. And last but not least, 2 of Wands, a hot-headed Aries that was indecisive in and out. And he's like, I know what I want and where I want. So he learned his lessons off of all of these individuals so that what he didn't like about them does not bleed into your relationship when he 9 of Wands comes forward for an apology. I dig it. All right. Information on the thing. Really? Hold on. Really? Come here. Information on what his lessons were and how he did during retrograde. We have the 5 of Cups reversed. I love tarot. Oh my gosh. I got chills, girl. Here's the 5 of Cups upright. His job was to stop letting these girls doormat all over him and to literally pick something. Pick one. Which one doesn't make you sad? Jersey Girl doesn't make me sad. Thank God you got it right. He did the work because the 5 of Cups went from upright to reversed with the 7 of Wands. Your guys' connection is protective. David versus Goliath tells me this is only a stone's throw away, where Sagittarius is up during Sagittarius season, heads up for December 9th for some reason, that he actually comes forward with a peace offering. It may not be straight up, I'm sorry, but it is the form of peace. Wounded warrior vibes. I've been through some stuff, and I won't do it to you because now I know what it feels like to have it done unto me. He passed the test. I love it. All right, next up. Phil Spector. What? I know exactly. Wall of sound. All right. Thank you, too. All right, Shelby. What's up, Shelby Bell? All right, has Michael moved to my state? And if not yet, will he be reaching out soon? I mostly just want an energy check. LOL. You got it. Let's do it. Lots of love and lots of laughs. Here we go. Timestamp 1912. It was a good year for everyone except the Titanic. It was cool. All right, 6 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. Oh boy. Yeah, we have a victory in this department on the 6 of Wands. Oh, I got to reassign the Caitlin Petty card. We're going to move that because y'all can figure it out why. Okay, anyhow. So, 6 of Wands. This is success that he has walked away from some player vibes, and he's also been through an awakening because I'm drawn to that little diamond that's right over the pineal gland on the tiger. All right. So the cool thing about this is telling me he hasn't moved yet, but he will in the next 6 weeks. Now, I'm going to find out the reason why. Because Six of Swords shows that he's kind of going with the flow. For some reason, there's a reason he can't just do it right now. So let me see what it is. Five of Wands. He's working on it, though. He's frustrated. He wants to already be home. You know what I mean? Wants to already be home. Five of Wands. But the cool part about this is the Five of Wands talks about training and the struggles of training and the work put in to get to the Six of Wands success. Okay? Jupiter and Leo energy. I think before Jupiter and Leo, it'll be okay. Because with the Queen of Wands, it does show that you guys can get this off the ground because this is share. So Violet Jessup is also share. Shares in Violet Jessup energy, right? Which would also be like Deborah the Prophecy. Queen of Wands. So have some hope and faith. Believe there's a third time the charm. Aries energy that comes on this with the Six of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. Right now, Michael is still in a single status on the Nine of Pentacles. And with the Six of Cups, feeling kind of nostalgic about you with the Beach Boys. And I don't hear I wish they all could be California girls. I hear don't worry, baby. Everything's going to work out all right. Oh, I love the chord structure in that. The harmonies are amazing. Okay. Now, what I need to know is why can't he do it now? What is he having to go with the flow with in order to Six of Wands? Because the Six of Swords is what he's Five of Wands struggling with to get to his Six of Wands success with the Hanged Man. You gotta wait. Why? King of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and the Star card. Oh, purple rain, purple rain. Prince is over here. So what it is, Page of Pentacles, he's waiting for enough money to make the move. The finances aren't right. This is the kind of energy I get of like, oh, as soon as I get my income tax back, I'm going. Or as soon as I square up on that, I don't know, does work owe him money for travel expenses or something like that? It's like as soon as I got this much money, I can make the move. And I'm bummed out I don't have this much money yet, but I'm Five of Wands working on it. So in the meantime, I'm Six of Swords going with the flow until the money is in the bank, and then I can move. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. All right, now, fill me in on the reaching out vibes. I don't know, something about Purple Rain. You'll probably hear that song or it's in your playlist that'll give you a sign audibly that he's getting ready to reach out. All right, Four of Swords. I do see silence for the next 4 days. Ace of Pentacles. Then we're in the right energy. So for some reason, he doesn't like November, and he's going to wait till we get into December. Ace of Cups on the Ace of Pentacles. So, confirmation with the Nine of Pentacles. He is single, but with the... Oh, yes. Yeah, okay. The King of Wands. He wants to break free of the player vibes. He's ready to lock down for a solid commitment. He'll be reaching out during Sag season when he realizes you and him are the ones with the King to the Queen of Wands, that you complete each other, and there's that passion that leads him your way with the Chariot to Temperance. Cancer, Sagittarius energy. He went through some major transformations and straight up maturing during this retrograde, girl. You will hear from him. You know what he's going to do? You know what he's going to do? Merry Christmas. All right, you get a Merry Christmas text. That's him testing his foot, temperance style, putting his foot in the water to be like, is she going to go off on me? Or will she be like, thanks, you too? And then he's going to start coming up with stuff to say. All right, so let me see what his lessons were during this retrograde and if he completed them. Okay, thank you. Ace of Swords, talk. I'm hearing that scene from Stanley Kubrick's movie, The Moon Landing, where it's like talk. When they were trying to, Houston was trying to get Neil Armstrong to talk, and so all you hear in the talkback mic is talk. That's what it is. Your Michael needed to learn how to talk. Okay, yeah, the Emperor onto the Six of Cups. So he spends so much time shutting all of his feelings and emotions down. Okay, that he doesn't know how to open up and even show love anymore. That's the thing. He just holds it all in until he strokes out, right? That was his lesson. Say, hey, it's what leads you to your 10 of Cups. Follow your heart, okay? He did pass it, and it leads you guys together in the 10 of Cups. So what you've dreamt about, 10 of Cups style, for your guys' future together is what is being manifested because you want to know something. Those dreams aren't just yours. You and him actually are making those dreams together. So what you see in dreams of you and him being married and together and all that stuff, that is actually what both of you guys want being blended together. So it's not just your dream, it's you guys dreaming together, if that makes sense. Okay? December 14th, by December 14th, by December 14th. Okay? Cool. 12/14. I dig it. Okay, next up is, what's up, Hayden Seal? How you doing? All right, you're going to be at 2505. Let's do it. All right, anything I need to know about my person? All right, what does Hayden Seal need to know about their person? What does Hayden Seal need to know? Boom, the moon. You will have confirmation of communication coming by the next new moon. Totally. Is the new moon in Sagittarius? Full moon. No, full moon comes first. The full moon. Full moon. Okay. Moon card on the Hierophant with the star card. You will have confirmation at the upcoming full moon that he's going to post something that lets you know he's all about you, that he actually does still miss you. You do know all his posts are about you right now because, like, for some reason he can't reach out and communicate just yet, but he's hitting a break point where he's going to want to. Okay. And the moon will be the catalyst that activates him into a place of higher knowledge with the Hierophant, which is the fact that he wants to be in a relationship. And every time he gets to that point of like, I don't want to be single anymore, I'm tired of the single life, he thinks of you. You're the first name that pops into his brain. So you're the one he's thinking about. Moon card to the star card. All right. 5 of Cups to the Lover's card shows he has to get this sad. He has to miss you this much in order with the Lover's card to get him to reach out. And with the Knight of Swords, God set this up with the 3 of Swords and the 9 of Swords, that it tells me that there was a forced issue of a no contact. Maybe you blocked him because you got sick of it, or you gave him an ultimatum. But it's like for a while, both of you guys had each other blocked and on a shutdown. And that's what was needed. The silence of not having you is what's triggered him in a 7 of Swords, where somebody's deceived him so much that he needs you. Like he's going through a tower moment that only you could help him with in order for him to wake up with the star card and realize, whoa, I need her in my life. I want her in my life. I should go get her in my life. 7 of Wands. You guys are protected with the repeating 7s too. It's a bit of an energetical jackpot. So with John and Yoko are staring me down. John's like, did you insult Yoko at the beginning of this monologue? I'm like, I'm not the first one that's made a Yoko joke in a monologue. Okay. Anyways, so let's see how your person did on their lesson and what the lesson was. Thank you. The King of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles. It's not what you say, but it's how you say it. That's the big part on this one. Some of his stuff can be taken rather passive-aggressively or condescending, and he needed to work on toning that down along with his anger management control skills, because he doesn't need to keep taking everything out on you. You know what I mean? So the nice thing is he comes in much more humbled in a Proverbs energy with the High Priest. He's had an awakening. It could be as simple as somebody bought him a Bible and a cheeseburger. Yeah, maybe your person's somebody that at some point sold their soul to the devil, or was atheist, or stopped believing in God. And something happened where they had an awakening, this retrograde, and did the work. They're like, I believe, I've seen it, I've seen the light, that sort of thing. Okay? That's what leads them to reach out to you before Aquarius season. All right? So I hope that helps. Okay, next up is Monica. Hi, Monica. What you up to? Monica, let's put you at 2818. I just like the way that rolls off the tongue. Okay. Will S reconcile with me, and what's going on with him? Oh, I got you covered, Monica. Let's do it, Monica. Pivot. Okay. Everybody else like Jennifer Aniston on Friends. I always kind of dug Courtney Cox. Anyways, the 3 of Cups. The Ronettes with the 7 of Pentacles. Debbie Carey comes out. Heart of Glass. Queen of Pentacles and the Lovers. Once had love and it was in. Soon turned out and lose my mind. 3 of Cups on the 7 of Pentacles. What I'm seeing right now is, yes, you guys will. And you guys will actually reconcile out of his failure. His fear of failing. The fact that if he doesn't reconcile with you and take it full term, he has failed something. I don't know if he's got friends talking down to him that he gave up a good thing, Monica, or like maybe whatever he picked or chose over you, or if during separation he might have tried dating and he wound up with Jamie Foxx. And not the real Jamie Foxx. I mean, she take my money when I'm in need. So maybe he tried something like that. And he's like, well, whatever he did to disrespect you in the relationship is what he had to go through in order to come back your way. So he will reconcile 3 of Cups to 7 of Pentacles, because he's right now feeling like if he doesn't make things up with you and go towards union and marriage and the 3 of Cups, that for some reason his life contract has not been fulfilled. And for some reason, see, he's still being a little intentionally dense. Because all it is you guys have a soul contract. You're supposed to be married. And if that part of the contract doesn't get fulfilled, your guys' lives go all cattywampus. So he's realizing that's taken him because he chooses to into a Queen of Pentacles status. And remember, no gender in tarot. It's putting S into a Proverbs 31 energy, okay? That leads in the 10 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles back together with the Page of Pentacles that starts things off with the Ace of Pentacles. I see a chance for reconciliation during Capricorn season, maybe something to do with New Year's, because I'm not being told it's Christmas. I'm being told it's something about the ball dropping, makes him feel like he needs to drop the ball on you because he feels like he dropped the ball on you before. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. If you guys live local, which I must be being told that you do, because otherwise, why would I be saying what I'm about to say? Because I'm being seen. What the what? I'm seeing. I'm see. Stop shaking the cue cards, God. I see you two meeting in a Walgreens parking lot and kissing each other at midnight on New Year's Eve. Well, that would be New Year's Day at midnight. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm going with. Queen of Swords. That's the peace offering because 3 of Wands. He's figured out and learned during Mercury retrograde that real love is with you. All right? Not with those ones that I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't. Anyways. Okay. Yep. I don't know. Maybe you financially supported him, and so God threw a gold digger at him. It was like, here, this is what it feels like to be Monica, right? Or he has nobody to help him move the furniture. Pivot. I don't know. But let's see if he did his shadow work. Let's see what he did. Queen of Cups. Does he understand what real love is? I am hearing real love. The Beatles song. And staring at the ceiling, which means he's been on his own for a while now. He's had enough time to stare at the ceiling. Okay, gotcha. Queen of Swords and the High Priest. This is a bit about him coming up to your level because he has been like, he needed to man up a bit. Like, you're a woman of valor. You're more into the trad fad that's coming back where the women and the men are taking on traditional roles again. He needed to work to come up into being a man of God and being the more traditional vibe to equal your energy. Because if you come down and become more of a traditional housewife role and he's still down here wearing gray sweatpants all day, he's not coming up to match your energy. And that's what brings in the 6 of Pentacles, right? You know, that's the thing on this one. But with the High Priestess, Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Wands, he totally did it on the King of Pentacles in the fact that he's ready for a third time's the charm. Queen of Wands, Violet Jessup, he does returneth, okay? Capricorn season is going to be the bestest for you, all right? But he did do the work. You can sing praise to God. Page of Wands. All right, let's see. Next up. Did I cover everybody on this? Yeah, I've done this shadow work. Okay, cool. All right, Sage Moon. What's up, Sage Moon? All right, you're going to be at 3244. I dig it. All right, Sage Moon, Virgo's current feelings, next actions. All right, tap me into Virgo energy. Tap me into Virgo Moon and Virgo Rising placement, please and thank you. That'll work. Because I just looked down and said, that's not how you shuffle a card. Ew. Okay, I'm in Virgo energy. Ew, Archer, who taught you how to shuffle? We both know who. Anyways. Boom. The Emperor. Oh, and the Empress. Holy moly, shut the front door. 5 of Pentacles to the Hermit card. Whoa, his current feelings are that he is worried sick that you've moved on. Your guys' energies, your guys' relationship, it was kind of like Fleetwood Mac, wasn't it? All right. Oh, I'm going to write an evil song about you. I'm going to write an evil song about you. Oh, just y'all wait till Taylor Swift shows up in the future. I know, right? So the Moon card shows that right now, Virgo is hiding their feelings for you behind the Moon energies, okay? They're fearful of approaching because they've come out of the Emperor energy, the unawoke masculine vibes, and are now in an unawoke, nope, rewind, take 2, an awoke energy. All right, they've come out of that masculine vibes, and your Virgo is actually in a slight more feminine vibe, okay? Which means a balance of their masculine and feminine energies, because we all have that. But your Virgo was way too much in his masculine. If I pulled your Virgo's chart, he's dominated by masculine energies. So he's taken some time. He has worked through by leveling that out in order to start realizing that he's got some straight up daddy's home feelings for you. He's coming in. His feelings are manning up and taking action to come towards his Empress. Correct. You're his Empress. Okay. He needed to be a little bit more nurturing and taken care of. This would have been like if Stevie Nicks and him had worked things out differently, right? That goes in the 7 of Swords with the Star card. He's healing from the deceitfulness. He hasn't reached out yet because he fears that with how deceitful he was before, that he's like, nobody else would ever forgive me for it. I can't believe that she's going to. And I'm like, yeah, she's here getting a tarot reading. You should talk to her. Well, I've been thinking about her this whole month of November. I'm like, yeah, it's because it's Mercury retrograde. He's like, what? I'm like, well, nothing. I didn't say anything. Oh, okay. Because I've been thinking about reaching out to her. I'm like, oh, okay. So what I see coming forward on this Granted, his stubbornness may take this somehow into Aquarius season. The thing is, on the Queen of Pentacles, he knows you're the right one on this one. It's like you guys are still together even though you're having a fight. It's not a breakup. You guys are just having a fight. But Archer, we haven't talked in a long time. No, I know, because he's stubborn. But he's stubborn, but he also sees you as the answer, right? Because you triggered the awakening because he was too far down the Emperor well and needed to come over to the Empress well. And that's why he's like, wow, she made me into a better person. You're the one that him and I would be standing over by like the bar at your guys' reception. And he'd be like, that girl over there. I'm like, yeah, that's the one that made me a better person. I'm like, Mercury retrograde. He's like, what? I'm like, oh. So he will Mercury retrograde. Your Virgo's sick to his stomach a little bit about everything. I mean, Gemini and Virgo had a rough go of this retrograde, not to mention the South Node in Virgo. Oh, my word. You know, that was a big thing on him, too. Moon card on this Pisces energy with the Hermit card that comes in. Oh, you guys do spend Valentine's Day together. I can guarantee you that part. I can't get a direct bead lock on when he reaches out, though, due to the stubbornness. Tap me in a little bit more to the stubbornness. No, my intuition grabbed this deck first. We'll see about the lesson. Oh, the lesson ties into the stubbornness. Okay, gotcha. Page of Pentacles, talk. And the Queen of Pentacles, there is a mature message coming in. It leads to your 10 of Cups. The dreams that you have coming into reality. That's Paul with the sheepdog and everything. On the Four of Swords, okay. He reaches out somewhere in the next 4 weeks. I'm sorry I can't narrow it down tighter. Can I narrow it down tighter? Judgment. Oh, December 20th. Okay, that's cool. World card. Somewhere between the 20th and the 21st. Bonus points if there's a time zone difference between the two of you guys. But that's where this chapter, this cycle closes. You guys can start fresh with the Fool card and begin on the next chapter in your life going into 2026. Together, by the way, is about your 10 of Cups. Making plans for your 10 of Pentacles. Well, where do you want to live? Well, what kind of house would you have? Well, what kind of, how would you decorate it? Or something like that. You know what I mean? All right. Something about decorating might even resonate. So, okay, that's cool. It took a minute, but we narrowed it down. Well, the World card shows he has done the work. I don't need a card to confirm it. He's used this retrograde to close out that cycle and get ready for the 10 of Cups chapter of his and yours life. Cool. Am I right? Oh, I know I put that card back. That was the Judgment card. Hold on. 7 of Swords, Jacob the Deceiver. Am I not right? Give me more details. Yeah, King of Wands to the Chariot. Oh, there is something about a distance that's one small hurdle over this. Where he's literally telling me, like, if you guys had lived closer for some reason, that you would everything would already be fixed. Something about the distance is a factor that's causing the delay. Could be emotional, but I feel like it's physical. Okay? So I hope that helps. Because it still shows that he overcomes it somewhere around December 20th to December 21st. And December 20th was my Sag grandma's birthday. So I've got a feeling for some reason my Sag grandma likes you. That's Sag grandma. Well, everybody's entitled to 2 grandmas, right? And this is my other one. For some reason, I think she's on your team, and like she's like, Archer, this one, we need this to work out for Sage Moon Gem. I'm like, oh. 7 of Cups. For some reason, my grandmother is one of your person's guardian angels that's going to put the right rabbit moment into his life that causes him to change and come back. Seriously? 8 of Swords. She's like, I got nothing else going on. I've been dead for like a decade or something, maybe even longer. I can't remember. I'm helping because this girl deserves it. And he's a good guy at heart. But he's been through so much deceit that he projects out deceit onto other people. But I think it'll work. So you guys are twin flames. Okay, cool. For some reason, my Sag grandma's like, it's my little personal pet project. For some reason. I told you y'all are part of the family. My grandma's even stepping up. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds because I'm actually getting hot under the collar. So I have no clue who I'm reading for next, but whoever I'm reading for the next super chat, you got your person hot under the collar. Un momento, por favor. Why am I speaking Spanish? It's like Cuban. No, it's not. I'm Italian. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I gotta take the mic off. There's gotta be a mic that goes to 2 outputs somewhere. One of my newscaster friends kind of like go through your old equipment storage room and see what needs to be thrown away. No, that's so mean. That's a Cancer thing. My fellow Cancers here right now totally know I'm right about that. We're Cancers. I still have my first communion money in an envelope. In the envelope it came in, by the way. Anyways, whatever. Okay, let's see. I might still have my baptism money too. Unsure. We'll find out. Mama T's in the other room. I can ask her. Hey, Mom, did I save my baptism money? Okay. I don't know. Anyways, okay, who am I reading for next? Anyways, oh my God, now I'm hearing people jamming, people down there feeling hot, hot, hot. I don't know why. Who in the world am I reading for next? Oh goodness, Grandpa, it's TR. TR, what up? Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you so much. All right, update on the Sag. Is your Sag hot under the? It's been pretty hot and cold. I'm going to tell you what, right now, it's in hot mode right now, TR10. Tap me into some Sagittarius energy. Why does Sag want to be with you for Sag's birthday? Oh, somewhere there's a Sagittarius who is trying to be really strong and confident, like, I'm fine. I'm doing just fine on my own. And I don't miss TR1710, but I really miss TR1710. Really? Okay. 5 of Cups. I literally just said that. I got chills. Okay, now I'm hearing a song by Rehab. And I don't want to totally sing the whole song, but it's okay, it's fine. I remember I met them through Uncle Cracker that one time. He was laying in an overflowing bathtub. Anyways, give me specifics on the lyrics. I do not want TR1710 thinking of the wrong lyrics, please. Give me the proper lyrics that ties to the Sagittarius energy, please, and thank you, because I know Sagittarius. And I know those lyrics are not the correct lyrics. Thank you, Ace of Pentacles. First verse. When I was 12, while checking the mail, I was admiring the car of the man next door, thinking to myself, man, Empress, one of those days, gonna have me a house like that, death card, with a big red door, King of Pentacles, to the Hierophant. Okay, so Sagittarius right now, and the energies on it is realizing that, like, for some reason they want to be with you for their birthday because you're the one, like, oh, Sagittarius might have moved into a neighborhood with a lot of married people and people in relationships. And so let's say your Sagittarius TR1710 lives in an apartment, okay, for example. Now your Sagittarius tries to go and get their mail, right? And now all the couples are out because, oh, it's chilly and we have to put on scarves and look like a Hallmark movie. And your Sagittarius is like, right? Because that makes your Sagittarius think of you. Tower card to the 9 of Pentacles. God's like, we need Sagittarius to feel that way in order to come back and stay with 1710 and not make 1710 feel like an option. I'm like, okay, I got you. But Sag is depressed. I don't like sad Sagittariuses. Your Sag has to miss you. So it's like, okay. All right. That's their Tower card, though, because the fact that your Sagittarius never made a decision and kept you on the hook for so long, in and out, I want hot and cold. I've told you I'm not ready for a relationship yet. I'm still trying to find myself and find my way in the world. Well, now Sagittarius has found their way in the world, and they don't like that everybody around them is in a relationship. And they're like the fifth wheel, right? They can't even go. I don't know where your Sag lives, but there are some dorks in that community that go to the mailbox together. And I'm a Cancer. I'm supposed to totally be all about love and like, oh my God, that's adorable. No, just go get your mail and get back inside. It's cold out. That's the mother of the Zodiac. Now, Chariot to Temperance. Yeah. Your Sag moved somewhere that your Sagittarius 4 of Cups doesn't like. And with the 9 of Cups, dead stop, Kit. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers on the 9 of Cups. New Caitlin Petty card. 9 of Cups. Ace of Swords, your Sagittarius is wishing to talk to you, and the Chariot distance to Temperance is what's causing your Sagittarius to miss you. Sagittarius wants to come home to you. Actions and directions, because your Sag misses you. The 9 of Cups, that's Tom Petty, but I won't back down. Come on, Sag. Come on, Sag. Come on. The devil, I knew it. The 5 of Wands, it's the devil to the Hanged Man. I've taken too long. 6 of Cups. I keep thinking back to how I played 1710, how I've made 1710 feel with my hot and cold lately. I got to get over this with the 5 of Wands. And it's the devil that keeps telling Sagittarius, you're not ready for a relationship. You're not ready for this yet. You're not established. You're not where you want to be. But I think your Sag wants their birthday wish this year, 2 of Wands, because every other year, Aries energy, your Sagittarius has done and done and done and gave and gave and gave to everybody else. Your Sagittarius wants their Christmas wish this year, which is you, right? Page of Wands, boom, goes the dynamite. A night at the Hyatt, maybe, possibly. You guys, one of y'all is going to travel for the holidays to go hang out with those family members that nobody likes to have to deal with, right? Oh, hey, Archer, how's things going? Oh, great, Uncle Jim. I don't have an uncles. I'm an only kid. Parents were only kids. Anyways, you know what I mean. Just go with it. Maybe it should be like, why didn't all the tarot readers get together for a Thanksgiving, like a Friendsgiving thing? That would have been hilarious. Hey, pass the tarot cards. Pass Page of Pentacles. Anyways, somebody needs to stop smoking Marlboros and get in here and eat. Look at the cigarette on there. Where'd all the champagne go? I don't know. What? Huh? Sit down, Aries. Okay, Tower card. Your Sag's birthday wish is going to be you. Your Sag will reach out. The hotness is going to take over. Your Sag, the cold energy is being killed off right now. Your Sag is going to come in hot and stay hot for you. Three of Swords shows that your Sagittarius feels like they're the ones that screwed all this up. Believe it or not, after this retrograde, your Sagittarius is taking full responsibility for everything. Your Sag is heavy in the blame department right now. It's all my fault. I messed all this up. I don't know what to do now, Archer. It's been 6 of Cups. It's been forever. The Chariot, the distance will be overcome. So let's say, for example, right, because you know how it's been pretty hot and cold lately. Let's say, for example, that one of the things your Sagittarius hasn't mentioned to you is the fact maybe I got to move for work or relocate for work and I don't really want to do it. Whatever it is, it gets overcome. Like, let's say, for example, that's the energy. Your Sag finds out they have to move for work and they don't want it. God's like, it's not going to happen, but it's a scare tactic to get Sagittarius on the right track. Or if your Sag did already relocate and move or is at a distance, they wind up coming home. All right. Did I? Okay. All right. So Judgment card does show your Sagittarius took this retrograde to look in on themselves and realize what they did to create the Three of Swords situations in their life. Hot and cold energies in this case on the Three of Swords that they are overcoming. So heads up as we get out of the retrograde vibes. Remember, Mercury just goes direct literally right now while I'm spitting these words out. Sag did move. I felt it. Sag is coming back. That's cool. This retrograde, Sag will come home to visit family, talk to you. Sag winds up coming home. So that's the vibe. It's like, you know how I was just saying that if Sag is told you got to move, then it doesn't happen. Well, in this case, Sag did move, and therefore Sag gets to move home and you guys get to come back together. Okay, sweet Stacy. I don't know why I skipped you. I don't know. Maybe I got embarrassed. You are a Leo. I'm gonna get embarrassed around Leos. Yeah, I know. Thanks, Janet. Oh, Mod Squad. There's more of you guys in here right now. Mod Squad, if I can send you guys a Christmas present and you're comfortable with me having a shipping address, I want to do something nice for the Mod Squad for Christmas. Email me, archerastrology@gmail.com with a shipping address. I want to send you Christmas presents for my mods, okay? So just to thank you for everything I do for you. If I ever get big bucks, you guys will all go on payroll. I promise. Okay? All right. Now, let's get back to sweet Stacy. There's a reason, though, Stacy, that I skipped you. So let's find out. I'm going to ask why I skipped you. If it's just my glasses or if there was a reason. And no, I'm not going to go get my glasses if that's the reason. All right. Dude, 1710, your person. I do eventually, AE. I think I've gotten it down while mom's been in the hospital. I got down. I think I've only got like 178 notifications left. So I'm going cross-eyed, but it's working well. All right. Doobie-doo. Back to sweet Stacy. I'm sorry, Stacy. I never leave a Leo behind. All right, let's see what we got. Where'd you go? Shelby, Jersey Girl Shelby, Monica, Sage Moon, TR. Oh no, believe it or not, all of that was TR 1710. I didn't skip you. You're actually next. Oh, good. My Virgo placements were going to be very disappointed in me again. Anyways, okay. So meanwhile, back at the ranch, what's up with sweet Stacy? Hold on. Oh wait, watch the answer to the question. No, because now I know the answer to the question is you were teasing me. Like how Leos are. So it's okay. It's okay. I'm a Cancer. I can tease back, Leo. I can tease back. I got you, Stacy. It's okay. All right, let's see what we got. I double dogged you. All right. What do we got for you anyhow? Let's cook it. All right. Why am I singing the Rice-A-Roni song Sweet Stacy. What does rice-a-roni have to do with the price of tea in China? China? Anyways, huge country. And stop it, Archer. Okay, Sweet Stacy, you are at 50-10. All right. Energy check-in with Joey. What are his next actions? Why is everybody dating and involved with people that revolve around the characters of Friends? That's cool. Joey's here. That's cool. Okay. Anyways, energy check with Joey. What are his next actions and his feelings towards me? Monica's here. Does he want something more with me? Or anything that comes out? He's been awfully quiet, so I'm matching his energy. Okay, you got it, girl. The star card. He's healing. Okay. And that was cool. As soon as I dropped the star card, God made sure I popped that one out quick before I got any other context. He is healing. Eight of Swords. He's choosing to stay quiet while he heals. Why? Queen of Cups. That's what he loves. What? Hold on. The Lovers. That's what I said. That's what he loves. Okay. Give me more on those two cards then. Eight of Swords. He's choosing not to talk because he's healing. Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords, Four of Swords, Six of Cups. This spawns back to his childhood because this is, maybe it's just the way his father raised him or something where he actually prefers to do the work or the healing work quietly on his own. Like, let's say he has let's say his mom just went through like what my mom just went through. Instead of reaching out to you and being like, Stacy, I need help, or Stacy, I've got a lot on my mind, I don't know what's going on. He's the kind of dude that heals on his own. Bottle it up, hold it inside, process it, and work through it. So he only goes quiet because this would be the vibes of like he needs some time, and not a long time. It's the like hey, just give me an hour, give me some time to myself to process. I like to heal on my own. So a little bit set in his way vibe, Six of Wands. However, even though it is a little bit of set in his ways, that he, like when you guys are married, Stacy, and together and everything, there'll be those moments where he's one of them guys that disappears to the garage to do a project, or disappears down to his man cave or the basement, something like that. And it would have you thinking that, oh God, why in the world? Why is he so closed off? What's going on? I don't understand. Is he talking to other people? No, he is literally having a whole conversation inside his head with himself, because that's the way it's from a child that he learned how to process his emotions. Okay. So the thing is when he's pressed into it, that's when he takes action. Right? I am told at some point in his life he's punched a wall and accidentally found the stud. I'm only laughing because I've done it. I've done it too. You find me one man that hasn't at some point in their life gotten mad and been like, and they go for the wall and it's a stud. And that's how God stops you from doing that, man. Right? God's like, did it hurt? Yeah. You know how you can make it not hurt? How? Don't do it. Oh. So this is the thing that you will... It's a bit of some work for you too, to be like, okay, there's nothing wrong between us. It's fine. He's in one of those silent modes right now. I'm going to let him work through it. And then when he talks to me, I'm going to start letting him know, hey, I'm not going to judge you. You can open up to me. I know you've had people in the past, Six of Cups, that have judged you when you go, like, literally, I had a moment like 2 weekends ago, 2 Saturdays, that I bawled my eyes out on the phone to Melissa because I was like, my mom might die. And I cried about it. What man wouldn't? You know what I mean? Right? He wouldn't. He would very privately go into his head and he'd be like this. He'd be like, and I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm crying. Give me a minute. I'm like, really? He's like, yes, I am currently crying. Give me a minute. I'm like, how much Aquarius does he have in his chart? Aquarius, they know how to rein their emotions in big time. But that's the thing. All right. So that's what he's going through. Believe it or not, matching his energy is good. It's not so much of like, oh, just be patient. Oh, wow, she'll put up with me. No, he's actually looking at it from a perspective as like, you know what? I think she kind of gets me. He doesn't realize you're nervous about it. He's sitting here on the other side of this whole energy, Eight of Swords star card, being like, Queen of Cups, thank goodness she understands. And she's not like, I send her one text, she sends me 20 texts. She's matching my energy. Oh, thank goodness. There's somebody, maybe this is how she grieves. Because there's like, finally, somebody gets me. That sort of a thing. So he does want something more with you, and he's working to process that. 10 of Pentacles, I told you. And the Emperor, he's about to man up, boss up. So his lessons learned, 9 of Wands, 9 of Cups. I think you wished for him to like man up and come in correct. That's what he worked on. 10 of Pentacles. You guys do wind up living together. Something about he also might be couch crashing for some reason right now. Queen of Wands on the 8 of Pentacles. Oh, work's the problem. Okay. Now, check this out, by the way, besides the fact that he hates his job. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. A big thing he had to work on here was balancing out his masculine and his feminine emotions and getting out of the in and out energy. So you're in his life to teach him to open up and to trust somebody. He doesn't trust very easily. He's in your life to actually teach you that word. I'm going to say it. Don't shoot the messenger, Stace. Okay? I know you're a Leo. He's here to teach you patience. I know. I'm sorry. My Leo Venus don't like it either. But it's the truth. And in turns, you do have a little bit of the opportunity to learn a little Sadie Hawkins on this one and kind of lead him to be like, hey, I'm not going to judge you. What's up? You can talk to me, sort of stuff. And he won't get frustrated. All right. Seven of Pentacles. We have to baby steps this with him. Take it 1 hour at a time. He does not trust easily. That's what's creating the delays. All right. It's about him opening up and trusting, which he will. Why? Because the lovers are here. Remember, John and Yoko, they had 18 months apart on that last Lost Weekend, and they still wound up coming back together. And you want to know how they got back together? John reached out to Yoko. Now, I'm not saying you guys will be 18 months. It's not going to be like that. You know what I mean? Okay. I know he's got to have some Aquarius in his chart, Stace. I'll tell you what. But here's the thing with the lovers. The way that they fixed things was John reached out to Yoko and said, I'm sorry, can I please come home? And Yoko accepted. All right. That does mean he'll reach out to you because the Eight of Pentacles, he has been doing the work. The slight delay may be that he hasn't totally finished doing the work, but I'm betting Sag season will fix that up too. Okay. That Nine of Wands is what tells me that. All right. Next up. All right. Sweet Stacy's next, right? Anyways. Now I'm going to use the reverse Uno snipe that I was saving for Rowdy. I'll use something else. Rowdy and I have figured out, me and Rowdy, we're kind of like that dude. I think his name is Milton on TikTok. You know who I'm talking about, right? Robert, help. I am angry. I think that's Rowdy. I'm not sure. Rowdy would be like, Archer, help. I am mildly irritated. Rigatoni pasta. Totally. All right. That's the delay. And the Ten of Pentacles was there. It's like their name is both on the lease and there's a financial connection. Something like that. That would explain the delay slightly. Okay, cool beans. Okay, Rohama, what up, girl? Hey, thank you, Sunshine. All right, Rohama, what's up, Rohama? Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. All right, let's see. Rohama's up next. No, she's not. Carla. I can't skip Carla. All right, Carla. Doop, 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 doop. Especially with your generosity. Carla, oh my gosh, thank you so much. She is doing really good too. I didn't get to see my Virgo on Thanksgiving, but we communicated. Okay. I'm going to find out why he didn't go all the way to seeing each other. Just want to know what is next and what we're... Okay, cool. Let's find out. You're going to be at 58, right on the dot. Oh, wait, bring me back the shadow deck. I need to see what he worked on. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. The Magician. Ooh, he's manifesting. Queen of Swords, Six of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. Do you know that the communication did happen just the way it was supposed to? Knight of Cups, it's leading towards the offer. Now, here's the reason. You and Virgo are currently, for whatever reason, we had to go back to the talking stage. Virgo got a little nervous about the way it was progressing during Mercury retrograde of like, oh, am I ready for this? I don't know. I need to go in hermit mode. I need some time. I need to process with the Six of Cups. Oh, she makes me feel kind of like a kid again. I haven't like enjoyed texting with someone in forever or interacting. And so God's like, okay, then we're going to let you guys text on Thanksgiving. And he's like, yeah, I want to test the waters. So the delay is in his own ability to open up a little bit. Ten of Pentacles. That family got in the way too. I think his schedule was a little crazy. He might have even been the energy I pulled at the beginning of the All Signs. This is the Cards and Coffee. At the beginning of the Cards and Coffee, where I'm like, when you finish hanging out with all the family members you don't want to have to deal with. I think that's the whole reason he went to do his family stuff. You know his family, right? I mean, you know what he's told you about his family. Worsen it by about 7. That's how his family really is. And the thing is, he, after dealing with the Ten of Pentacles, gathered around the dining table for the family events, he was just like, I can't. I'll talk to her, but I need to go home and decompress. I need to sit alone in silence for 1 full hour. Then what happens? Tryptophan. And then tryptophan got you feeling some type of way. And before you know it, he's slept through the weekend. And then he gets up and makes a turkey sandwich out of the leftovers. Oh, my word. So that's the little bit of the delay. But he did talk to you to like keep the things going. And he tried to be a little manly about it instead of being like, I hate my family. It was really bad. It sucked. And I'm tired and I'm drained. He just tried to communicate positively with you. Now, because he now knows that his family hasn't changed any, and that's probably the same way Christmas is going to go, that's what's going to lead to the next event being when you guys can make time for each other in order to see each other, okay? So this was like the talking stage, baby steps till you want to do something for the Christmas. You know what I mean? Yeah, 3 of Swords to Judgment cards. The only reason I'm giggling, he is such a Virgo. The only reason I'm giggling, Carl, is because 3 of Swords to the Judgment card is he's like, no. Can I really use that analogy? Okay, I will. Remember Smokey and the Bandit, Carla? Remember the scene in the car, not the Trans Am. It's Buford and Junior, where he's like, there's no way you come from, when we get home, I'm going to punch your mama in the mouth. That scene, Judgment on the 3 of Swords, he went home being like, there's no way I have to be adopted. I'm going to do a 23andMe thing or so. I got to prove I'm adopted one way or not. This is what clears the time on holidays, on Christmas time, for him to come your way. 8 of Wands, told you with the 8 of Cups. He's like, yeah, you know what? I'm in that energy that I'm about ready to look for the woman to take as my wife so that I can, much like Adam, walk away from my family and walk into my own family and take a wife. And that leads him right towards you because you're his Empress with the 10 of Cups. All right? So I hope that helps. Now, let me see. I have a feeling the shadow work was about respectfully tell your family you're busy on Christmas without burning down the house for Thanksgiving. He might be a Virgo, but there's Sag somewhere in his chart that's just going to be like, there was a spider. I fixed it. Wheel of Fortune, exercise your free will. Stop being such a yes man, Virgo. Okay, I'll come to the family event. I'll bring the green bean casserole, right? Yeah, French fried French's onions, the chip stuff. Death card to the Empress. He free will chooses to come your way, the Queen of Sheba visiting Solomon, and is like, even at his age, to still have to sit at the kiddie table metaphorically, he's had enough of it, and he's exercising his free will with the Wheel of Fortune to transform and come your way, Empress, okay? So he did the work, and he's going to receive the rewards, which apparently his rewards is telling his family off. Whoa. Hey, families can be soulmates that you got to tell off and cut out, too. You never know. All right? We get tons of soulmates come into our lives. But there you go. There you go. So, yeah. Okay. Rohama. Now it's Rohama's turn. All right. Let's see what we got now. Rohama, you're going to be at 103. Hold on. I want a drink. I want a drink. Hold on. How are you guys doing? I've missed you guys. It has been like 2 weeks. I have missed my table. I've missed my cards, and I've missed my family. How are you, anyways? Rohama, what you up to? Rohama, I have a homework assignment for you. And you don't have to do this. This doesn't even tie into your reading yet, but I'm going to timestamp it. So now you're 103.33. Oh, nice. Okay. This is just me throwing something your way. This would be no different than like if John Lennon and Paul McCartney were in the lunchroom while they were filming Let It Be and there was a microphone hidden in the flower pot. Anyways, so can you make a TikTok using Dreams by Fleetwood Mac as the background? The rest of it I yield to your Sagittarius creativity. Can you do something with the TikTok sound for Fleetwood Mac Dreams? That's all. It doesn't even tie into your tarot reading. That's just two creators talking to each other. I also see, look, my drinking problem. My neck leaked. Hold on. I ain't about to. I'm not using a Caitlin Petty shirt to wipe the table. You tell me. When Caitlin Petty's bigger than Dolly Parton, these shirts are going to be worth tons. Especially the one I got autographed, which I'm never selling that one, so deal with it. It's mine. You can't have it. Okay. There we go. That's why I keep towels in this room for when I have neck leak. Anyways, all right, let's see now. Rohama, let's read some cards for you. That was just two creators talking. We were just having a little creative talk. You don't have to do a thing with it. You can be like, screw you, Archer. No, I don't even like that song. It's cool. I don't know why. I'm just doing what I'm told. All right, I still feel bad energy. Can't control my emotions, especially aggression. Oh, maybe that's why I'm asking you to make the TikTok. That would be freaky if it all ties together. Jeez almighty, that's cool. Okay, I'm lashing out. Nothing is good in any part of my life, be it health, love, and home. Don't know what to expect next. All right. Hold on, I got to switch over to live chat. Can I not Rainbow Unicorn Tarot for you, Miss Rohama? Can I not Rainbow Unicorn? I want to help you. Don't worry, I can control the message in real time, so I'm going to start pulling the cards. 10 of Swords, 4 of Cups, the Chariot, the 10 of Wands. I knew. Okay, well, that's where I was going with. 7 of Wands, yeah. Okay, cool beans. Thanks, girl. 7 of Wands. It's better to go Ronnie Spector than Phil Spector, all right? You're just about ready to shoot up a recording studio. Scared the heck out of John Lennon. Here's the thing. 10 of Swords, 4 of Cups, the Chariot, 10 of Wands. This is about getting out of the negative mindset, okay? This is your big test, and that's why it's starting to snowball, all right? Because of this whole, and this isn't your cheating heart. It's just the song I'm hearing because you've dealt with men in your lives that have cheated on you, and it's broken your heart and your trust, right? That your cheating heart is that? I don't know. I still can't. Gentry? I forget who this is. Okay, but, so the thing on this is 10 of Swords, the 4 of Cups. Oh, for the love of God, it is why I brought that up. Everything I say is a channeling. Okay. Straight up, it's going to allow you to, if you go into a more optimistic mindset, it's going to make you more attractive. Okay? That's why you keep having the 10 of Swords moments come in where you're feeling like you want to lash out and everything. It's the vibes of what you're taking in is in a rather, don't shoot the messenger, toxic energy, right? And even God is trying to guide it in your direction of like, hey, it's like Ephesians 5:19, change your music, change your tone, change your mindset. It's like the reason that you are going through this right now where you're feeling all of this, which it makes sense. Jupiter retrograded towards Gemini, then came back into the energies of, no, not today, Jersey girl. He's gonna be late. He's never remembered your birthday right once. I'm sorry, my bad. It's gonna be about 2 days late. Okay. And he'll be like, oh yeah, happy birthday. And you'll be like, ugh, sorry, I forgot that part. My bad. Okay. Rohama, what I got going on here is that to change that energy in the mindset will change into, it's the fact that don't take it the wrong way. Your 10 of Wands resisting your transformation. You're like, God's trying to guide you into your Sandra D phase, right? Don't go dye your hair blonde. You don't have to unless you've been wanting to. But that's the thing, is that much like how I was miserable when I was driving into work, right? When I was trying to balance the tarot channel along with still keeping property management going, it was too much to handle. And I kept being guided to the day I drove in to give up that job to do this full time. And that even though I was nervous and worried about it the whole time, I knew God was guiding me to it. Even as I walked into that manager's office, I'm in my head going, Archer, what are you doing? This is stupid. You have a good job. What are you doing? But I still did it because God guided me to it. You are being guided much like that. And until I gave up property management and took the channel on full time, there was so much resistance. My Sagittarius Neptune wanted to totally light my house on fire, right? The moment I did it and I followed the divinely guided pathway, things started changing, okay? So it's kind of like, I think that's the vibe that is put out there. And don't take this the wrong way because you have free will, right? The free will here is, hold on, I need more cards. I lost the lyrics. Lost the words. Hold on. Thank you. 6 of Cups reversed. Oh. Okay. Thank you. Scorpio Cancer energy with the Knight of Cups. What's going on? Marvin Gaye vibes. By the way, check out some of the Motown jazz, okay? Maybe you could dig a little of the Marvin Gaye, What's Going On? A little bit of Al Green, Love and Happiness. Anyways, so the thing about all of this is on here is that one of the things Caden wants is a little bit of like the more Stevie Nicks dreams girl. And so the reason you're feeling the way you're feeling is because you and Caden have a soul tie connection. Caden's wishes of like, I want a girl that does TikToks to Fleetwood Mac, apparently, just go with it. That's an analogy. Is causing you to start to want to change. And you're like, I don't know if I want to change. I don't like this. I'm not liking this. And it's like, I just stop resisting. And it's like, you're like, I don't want to do this. You have free will, right? Or maybe all of a sudden, oh, see, you're like, I like jazz. So It's a little bit of the fact that you're resisting his changes. However, he's also resisting your changes. Maybe you wouldn't mind it if he was a little bit of a Chris Gaines or had a little bit of a emo goth streak in him. He's got it. It's in there. He hides it behind his mask. And you know it's in there. That's why you feel that energy. He's doing it too. He's resisting the urge to paint his fingernails black. You know what I mean? It's that thing. You guys are changing each other. You guys are resisting the changes that each other's trying to manifest, right? The whole vibe's that if I found somebody that really wanted me to eat tomatoes and I'm sitting there going, I don't want to eat tomatoes, don't make me do it, right? That sort of thing. But here's the thing. Changing the mindset changes the energies, right? 10 of Wands, and it allows you to put those burdens behind you, all right? And I'm not saying you got to go jamming around to Bobby McFerrin, Don't Worry, Be Happy, because that one's a little overplayed. You know what I mean? But the thing on that with the Queen of Cups is that find music that speaks to your heart in more ways than one, you know? It's why I believed in Caitlin Petty so much when she scrolled into my TikTok like 5 or 6 years ago. And I'm like, this girl gets it. Because with the stuff and the life experiences she'd been through, she doesn't write songs like Eminem of like, I'm going to cut you up, put you in the trunk of my car. It's like, you know, are you somewhere like me, lost inside a feeling, stairs, right? So it's a very big energy of it's not what you say, but how you say it and changing the mindsets type of things. I have people that text me songs all the time and I'm like, what about this one instead? All right. And it just kind of goes through it. All right. So I hope that helps. And I hope you're not mad at me for it. But it's a little bit of, and God's leading you towards it to do it because the rewards are amazing. Much like when I was like, I don't want to quit property management. That's a good job with insurance and benefits and travel. And yet I still did it. And the rewards for it blow property management out of the water. That's the thing. It's like, think of it like George Martin and the Beatles, right? How when George Martin came to the Beatles and he's like, listen, chaps, this is a delightful song. But what if you started the song by saying she loves you? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Start with the chorus. And the Beatles are like, no, I don't want to start with the chorus. We're not doing it that way. And George was like, well, just try it. And lads, if you don't like it, we won't ever do it again. And how do we all know the song She Loves You? It starts with she loves you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. By the way, Caden does love you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why the changes are actually God's allowing the changes to go through if you free will choose to accept it, okay? Because it's like, it is for the best outcome. Anyways, what's his work? Give me some work. Give me some work vibes. The Strength card, the Star card, and the Queen of Pentacles. So, Daniel in the Lion's Den, this is about a comeback around in the healing energies. So Caden doesn't trust people very easily after being cast out by his family like Daniel was. But Daniel was like, you got to show me, God. You got to prove it to me. I need proof. And the angel showed up and says, you ain't getting proof, but now you get 7 more years of bad luck. And Daniel's like, dope. Was Daniel Homer Simpson? That explains some. Anyways, Star card on the Queen of Pentacles. I am being told that you did okay. You passed your test. Caden did pass his too, which is why these changes are going through because you guys both did the work and passed the test. In other words, Daniel needs to open up and you need to actually understand that you are worth it. And I don't mean to sound like Stuart, whatever that dude's name was on Saturday Night Live, but you matter. You totally, you're good, you're important, all that stuff. All right. That's a big part of it. If treat yourself like you treat Caden, and Caden will fall madly in love with you. Oh my gosh, I'm giving you a lot of playbooks. It's probably because I feel bad for yelling at you. I think I yelled at you, but I don't know if I did yell at you. Because you have free will. It's not my place to tell you, hey, maybe if you did something different. You know, that's not, but it's like, what if it works? Right? What if you make one TikTok with dreams, you know, and then that makes you think of, oh my gosh, I remember this song I used to like, and this song I used to like, and this song I used to like. You get a whole bunch of new creative flows that get you into the monetization on TikTok faster, right? And then on top of it, Caden falls madly in love with you because it's like, whoa, you know? Taylor Swift didn't know nothing about football. There you go. And she's a Sagittarius. She still doesn't know nothing about football, guaranteed. But she knows how much her man makes. But anyways, I hope that helps. Okay. No, that was deep. All right. Yeah, you should post it on Snap. Or, hold on. I have to go back to Jersey Girl because of what I just heard. I got to go back to Jersey Girl. Hang tight. Okay. Totally. Except remember to buy stuff the right way. Like guys, don't go out and buy yourself like a dress or something or that. You know, I mean, you stick within proper gender roles. But anyway, I don't know. 6 of Cups. Think back. 5 of Cups. Page of Cups. Oh. Here's your test. Unblock them. Unblock them on Facebook, Jersey girl. Let your guard down. Dude, I double dog dare you. If you unblock him, I'll pick one of my exes from my past and unblock them. I actually don't block people. Never mind. That's not a fair agreement because I've already got a win on that one. I don't block people. Hold on. Anyways, I strongly suggest. Yeah. Oh yes, Angel Eyes. The blocking Miranda. Yes. Can we keep that? I love that, Angel Eyes. That's actually good. All right. So here's the thing, and I'm not judging you for blocking. This is a judgment-free zone. He gave you a very good reason to block him, didn't he? Exactly. If somebody gave me a very good reason to block them, I would do it too. Totally. Okay, it's cool. So it's not judgment-free zone. However, you're being double dog dare in the Mercury retrograde. Believe it or not, you got an upgrade to your intelligence. Okay. Here's the thing. Here's how it's going to play out. Check this out. Okay. Check this out. You're going to unblock them, which I think that's cool. I love it. You're like, I actually just did it, Archer. I switched over into Facebook and was in my block list while you're talking. That's cool. Oh, that means you have YouTube Premium because you can go in between the apps too. That's cool too. You don't have to see the ads. All right, now, here's how it goes down. Let's just say, I need a base point for this timeline. So let's say you just did that. You switched over to Facebook and unblocked him, okay? It just happened. Give him 3 days, max. He is going to log in. He's going to type in your name because that's what he's been doing this whole time. Okay. He Snapchats with the goofballs. The real friends are Facebook. You know what I mean? And Instagram. Here's the thing. He's going to log in the next 3 days. He's going to type your name and he's going to search for it. You're going to pop up and he's going to blow his mind. Oh my God, I'm unblocked. That's the catalyst that gets things rolling. And that's actually the original energy. We just went deeper into your reading because the whole thing is that you unblock, he finds out 2 or 3 days, then you get your happy birthday. Don't forget to post something about it being your birthday. That's why he tells it to you 2 or 3 days late. We just went extra nosy with the clarifiers. Dun, 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 dun. Ta-da! Your mission, Jersey girl, is if you decide to accept it, don't do anything else. That's the coolest part. Embrace your Scorpio energy in your chart. Just unblock them and walk away. Don't reach out to them. Don't contact them through Facebook. Just unblock them and walk away. And watch what happens. Okay, cool. I'm glad you brought that up again, so we got back into that a bit. That's cool. All right. Rowdy, did you hear that you're my Milton and I'm your Robert? Robert, out. Robert, I am mildly irritated about rigatoni pasta. Roddy Hitman enters the chat. Archer. South Carolina is gone. All right. Next up. Cool. I'm glad we got a little deeper into that for you. I'm glad we got a little deeper into that, Jersey girl. It's cool. All right. Y'all don't call me out on if I'm trying to, don't shoot the messenger. Okay. Exactly. All right. Let's see. Next up, we got Rohama covered. Gabriella. Hi, Gabriella. What's up, girl? All right, Gabriella, you're going to be at 118.55. So think about your person and tap me into her person's current energy. And then give me a chat. No, I'm not in South Carolina. Nope. Michigan. I'm in Michigan. Oh, by the way, I didn't give you a timestamp. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Gabriella. Your timestamp will be 119 even. Let's just go with that. Okay, cool. You got the Knight of Wands reversed. Guess what? He's not a player anymore because with the Wheel of Fortune, my card of free will, he's been in the roundabout of life right now during Mercury retrograde, making a decision. And he's exercising his free will to give up his player in and out vibes. Okay? Not surprised. I know, Cappy Goat. Doesn't surprise me. Go blue. Hush, Caitlin Petty and all you other people from Ohio. Stop it. I know. It's Michigan. We know. Anyways, Knight of Wands reverse. Your person, Gabriella, has free will chosen to stop being a player. Come out of the in and out vibes. Basically, this retrograde caused your person to simply grow up. They chose to. They're like, you know what? I'm too old for this. I'm Danny Glover. I need to grow up and start acting my age, not my IQ, right? You know what I mean? Nine of Swords. And the Hanged Man, see, the silence between you two was needed in order to have him do this, because otherwise he was kind of taking advantage of you, and as a result, he kind of turned you into a bit of an enabler that you allowed him to be in the player vibes. You know what I mean? Two of Pentacles, he's thinking about that, how he always made you the energetical scapegoat. Hanged Man to the Nine of Swords. The time apart gave him that time to turn inward and think and realize you're the one that he wants to be with the lovers. You're his Yoko. Gabrielle, what? No. You're his Yoko, but you sing really good, okay? And y'all remember, Yoko actually does sing really good. She's avant-garde. She sings from a different perspective. The way she sings is actually really, really good, okay? Just because she didn't shake her hair and go, woo, doesn't mean anything, right? But that's the thing, okay? So, oh, love you, Jersey girl. Two of Pentacles. He needed to make a choice and stop coming up with excuses for why he wanted to stay in the in and out energy. And there aren't any excuses. He's simply manning up, and he will reach out to you and just say, look, I'm sorry about that. I was acting so childish and I outgrew it. Is there a chance we could try again? And then he will actually work to prove that he has straight up grown up. All right, Hangman. All right, hope that helps. Love you, Jersey girl. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. Oh, girl, you Jersey girl. Well, she was just 17. You know what I mean. You ain't a day over there. Don't you lie. You used to get carded for. You're getting carded for the alcohol you guys are talking about. Don't lie. Right? You walk in. You know, and you're like, they still card you for the alcohol, and you're like, bless your heart. That's so cool. Right? I know. It's because you don't look a day over 21 years old. That's the thing. You know, it's an issue. Okay, let's see if Gabriella's man has done the shadow work, please and thank you. The Nine of Pentacles, told you. Nine of Pentacles to the Five of Cups on Temperance. Gabriella, he takes action during Sagittarius season. I'm hearing Last Christmas. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. But I'm hearing Taylor Swift's version. Caitlin, cover that song. The very next day, you gave it away. Oh, he's coming back around the holiday season. Now, his work, now here's the thing about him. He needed to learn with the Two of Wands to stop Eight of Swords hesitating on making a decision. With the Devil card, stop being fearful that the relationship's going to fail if he gets involved with one, and take a chance. Nine of Pentacles. He had to do this work on his own, but he did. Five of Cups. He did it because he misses you. God's like, we had to make him miss her in order to do this work, to come back in with Temperance, to balance and come in correct. All right. So your dude is good to go. Three of Wands. Answer the call of Abraham when he calls. Okay. That's right, Janet. It was. No, Allie Angel. Caitlin hasn't done it yet. That's why I was just shouting her out. I don't know if Caitlin Petty snoops. I don't know. But yeah, if Caitlin Petty does snoop, do a cover of Last Christmas. It's a good song. Also, do Glossy at your next live concert. Okay. Anyways, you're welcome, Gabriella. Thank you for being here, being a part of this, girl. Love you. Spinny hugs. All right. Doobie. Who's up next? Last Christmas. I did Last Christmas. It's in the base cover playlist. I'll have to make a post about that. Okay, who's up next? It's Devin. What's up? Devon? Devon? A general, please. You got it. I'll check the shadow work for you too. All right, you're gonna be at 124.04. All right, let's see what we got for Devin. Get back over here, shadow deck. What do we got for Devin? What do we got for Devin? Yo, Devin, what's up? Yo, Devin, thanks for the afternoon off. The Knight of Wands and the Hanged Man. Okay, I know this might sound like a repeating message, but the player is no more. General message. The person on your mind, during Mercury retrograde, the person on your mind had their white rabbit moment. The white rabbit showed up for your person during retrograde, Seven of Cups. King of Cups. This activated your person's healing journey. They're now turning the cup inward to do the work with the Seven of Pentacles. Your person at the moment actually feels like they have failed you, believe it or not. That's regret. Hangman. Knight of Wands. I should not have played Devin like I played all my exes. Devin knew better. Devin was wise. That's why Devin was the lead character in Knight Rider that ran the foundation. But yes. Wow, the Seven of Pentacles will not go away. Oh, dude, Devin. I know it's general, but it's about your person, okay? Because he was visited by three spirits. He went through Ebenezer Scrooge vibes, this Mercury retrograde, in that he was visited by the relationships past, present, and future. He needed to see the error of his ways, Jacob Marley, right? Jacob Marley. The King of Cups is back in the Seven of Cups. His white rabbit moment was the fact that, I don't know what happened. Why does he think you moved on? He thinks he's building a conspiracy theory about you that you, like, he must figure you're with, like, I don't know, LeBron James or Elon Musk, like, whatever it is. He's like, she's got to have somebody better. Oh man, I'm cooked. Well, geez. The white rabbit was that that your person thought they would never, like, you would never move on, and you'd wait forever. But for some reason, something on the moon card, it might just be a dream. Ace of Swords, it leads to the hate text and the nostalgic on the Six of Cups with a Page of Cups love offer. Five of Cups, because your person's depressed. Oh my God. I know, mine too. No way, Yahweh. Anyways, your person did have a dream about you. Like, you know those girls, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Because I know comedians and Saturday Night Live make fun of it, right? How, like, the girl wakes up and is like, oh, that's it, I'm filing a divorce because I had a dream you were cheating on me. And it's like, it was a dream. I was literally laying next to you the whole night. Right? Your person went through that. You cheated on your person in a dream, and that's the thing. But not that way. Your person had a dream about you that you moved on with LeBron James or something like that vibe, and it, like, scared him straight. That's what he's going through right now. He's freaking out. I had a dream about you. You're going to get an Ace of Swords hate text that says, I had a dream about you last night. Page of Cups. Don't do it. Don't marry him. You're like, I've been waiting for you, you goober. Oh, it was a dream? Yes, it was a dream. But it gets him to tilt his hand to be like, haha, you really love me. Exactly. God's like, that's exactly how we planned it. Anyways, okay, cool. I wish there was a way to post pics like how TikTok does, Jersey Girl. I wish there was a way. Dude, you are cute. Stop it. You know you are. You're a Sag. Oh, look at you being all Sag. I'm not cute. Please, I just threw this on this morning. I woke up with this makeup on. My hair just turns this flat. I know, it's cool. You and that Sagittarius over the shoulder look, that one that makes people question their life decisions. Anyways, Cancers do it too. It's cool. All right, everybody's got a way of doing it. Every sign has their own look. Anyways, right, Shell knows. Jersey Girl going around flaunting the look. No, I just threw this on. And then I walk up next to Jersey Girl and I'm like, Jersey Girl, the tag is still on the shirt. And you're like, hush, Archer. Go over there. Go hang out with Leo or something. Right? I just threw this on. I just woke up a few minutes ago. No, I love you, Jersey Girl. Oh my gosh. You're spinny hugs, Jersey Girl. Jersey Girl, you go get some flirting on. You get some guys to go hit on you tonight. Have some fun. Get yourself a little confidence turbo boost. All right? And take the compliment. When the guys approach you, Jersey Girl, like, man, you're looking hot. Take the compliment. They mean it. You're like, no, they're just drunk. No, they mean it. Okay? Angel eyes. All right. Let's see. Where in the world were we even at this point, Melissa? Devin. No, we were talking to Devin. Devin, did I do Devin's shadow cards? Are we on Janet now? I think so. Did I do the shadow cards? I don't know if I did the shadow cards because the hate text was I had a dream about you. Whatever, shadow cards. I'm being told if I question it, do shadow cards. Then we'll do Janet. All right. The Knight of Cups. Oh. Either one of you, your guys' lesson this Mercury retrograde is how to open up and be vulnerable. Here's why. Okay? It's because, hold on. Devin. Yeah, okay, we're still on Devin. Okay, here's why. The energy is right between the two of you right now that either one of you guys could reach out and start this going. If you reach out, he'll respond. If he reached out, you'd respond. Knight of Cups. That's your guys' Mercury retrograde lesson because Mercury just went direct. That's why you're considering wanting to talk to him. He's considering wanting to talk to you with the Magician card, Gemini and Virgo energy. Mercury just went direct, like I was mentioning. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, it's a little slow out of the gate for both of you to open up. It's like you guys are still getting graded on the test work, but you do pass the test of Miss Mercury retrograde because the Knight of Pentacles is the knight that gets the Ace of Pentacles to its destination. Bonus points for whatever's hanging out in your mailbox. Okay? All right. Hope that helps, but you guys are good. Okay, next up is, now we're on track. All right, let's go. Janet, what's up? No, I'm good. I'm just working in stereo. It's like double tracking. The way I'm reading cards right now is the same way the Beatles recorded Tomorrow Never Knows. Tape machine on tape machine on tape machine on tape machine. I'm a Cancer. I don't know what that has to do with anything. That's like that dude on TikTok. I love him, that 70s guy, when he's like, guess the rock band. And they always get to that one part where he's like, I'm on drugs. I don't know where. I just randomly go, I'm a Cancer. Who cares? Okay. Next up is Janet, and you're going to be at 131.05. All right, Janet, let's see what's up. Now Melissa's just making stuff up. All right, Janet. All right, well, let's see. What are Ryan's action towards me in December? His dad is not doing well. Okay, gotcha. 10 of Pentacles. Are you serious? 8 of Cups. Okay. Son of a gun, you are serious. I'll be darned. Star card. Because his father's health is what's caused him with the Star card to face his mortality. Prince. But I'm not hearing Purple Rain this time. Now I'm hearing we're going to party like it's 1999. Okay. 7 of Wands. You guys are protected while he goes through this. So his dad's the one that's causing him to face his mortality, that he wants someone in his life to settle down now. It's time for him to grow up. College is over. Time to get a family and move forward. 10 of Pentacles, because your dad, he faced the energies of like, my dad might not be here much longer. And then I'm like, I'm the Ryan, this is his dad talking, okay? Ryan, when I die, the family name ends with me if you don't produce a kid. And he's like, wow, thanks for the pressure, Dad. 10 of Pentacles. Anyway, him facing his mortality shows it in December. He's already considering internally about like moving in with you, because the minute he starts facing mortality of like, okay, well, now I must carry on the family lineage. I must take a wife and I must produce children with said wife. 10 of Pentacles. He's literally starting out of this Mercury retrograde to manifest his 10 of Pentacles. 8 of Cups, walking away from the 7 of Cups, the White Rabbit moment. In the 7 of Cups, in his case, the White Rabbit moment is his father, okay? 5 of Wands, time for him to learn how to be a man. And with the 9 of Wands, Johnny Cash hurt again comes out on that 9 of Wands. He does come your way saying, I'm sorry, I've been acting like a child all this time. I thought it was a fun way to I liked the attention. He has attention-seeking behavior that he had to work to overcome during this retrograde, right? Grow up, dude. Totally. Okay. Has he overcome this? How'd he do on overcoming the attention-seeking behavior? Understanding that if Janet doesn't reply right away, that's because she's doing something. The Hermit card and the 8 of Cups. Yes, Dr. House shows up saying, yes, we have healed him, right? 8 of Cups, he is ascending to another level, walking away from the 7 of Cups White Rabbit moment. And by the next moon cycle with the 6 of Cups, he will nostalgically reach out somewhere between the next full moon and the end of Sagittarius season. Keep your phone nearby you in order to answer the call with the 3 of Wands, because the 10 of Pentacles showing up twice confirms he did pass the test, and you guys wind up living together in 2026. All right, so I hope that helps. Communication starts during Sag season. It's cool. There we go. Thanks, Janet. All right, Shells. What up, Shells? What does Shells need to know right now? 10-4. I got you. All right, Shells, you're at 134.14. What does Shell need to know right now? What does Shell need to know right now? The King of Swords, the 5 of Swords, the Death card, and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, I am being told to ask you, have you tried hypnosis? I have no clue why, but I'm being told, even if it's just like ASMR beats here on YouTube or something that puts you into kind of like, don't do while driving hypnotic state, right? Because the Five of Swords, don't shoot the messenger. You're still grieving losing your fur baby, and that's understandable. That's why let's look on the Five of Swords here. My resting Five of Swords face, the card of grief. It's Biggie on there. Hypnotize. Can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. Right? All right. He does. Yeah, there is a line in that song where he mentions Detroit. I know. Anyways, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go listen to more Caitlin music too to get back into the Nashville vibes. Anyways, Five of Swords. The thing about it is, if you did do that, like I'm being told that ASMR, all chakra healing, ways to heal from lost loves and things like that will help you process the grief. And for some reason, I'm being told to remind you to talk to her. Okay. Don't forget to talk to her, even if you go on walks and you walk the same path you guys used to walk together. The reason that you're having so much grief a bit right now is just because, even for you, it's still a fur baby. The second word is baby. You were her mama. This is your year of firsts. First Thanksgiving, first Christmas, first New Year's. You're going to feel this way, and that's why possibly the ASMR about how to process through those binaural beats and hit into the waves of healing to allow you to overcome through the emotions. It'll help you through this time, because it 100% absolutely does count as a year of firsts. Absolutely. Death card, see? That's all. It'll help you transform through it in the Four of Pentacles. Don't be closed off to your emotions. Don't sit there and go, oh, I shouldn't still be crying over this. No. When you need to have a cry, have a cry. Let it out. Totally. Even if it's just excusing yourself to the bathroom at work for 5 minutes just to have some silence, Don't feel bad about that. Knight of Pentacles. It's a slow and steady race. Take it a day at a time. All right? That's my boy Ringo showing up. All right. Hey, Ringo. Ringo. Let's hear it for Dennis. Good evening and welcome to Slackers featuring Dennis O'Bell. Anyways, Tower card. It's not that everything happening right now is tower after tower after tower. It's all tower after tower after tower feelings right now, just simply because you miss your baby. You got to make it through these firsts, okay? And then you'll be good to go. All right? Just know that with the Queen of Swords, there is peace ahead with the Ace of Swords. And meanwhile, while you've been grieving the loss, there's a loved one in your life that's been okay, you missed this person. You put it on the back burner to focus on your puppy and you. That person's going to be reaching back out. That's your reward. And your fur baby has been working on making that happen for you. All right? You're going to get a Merry Christmas. I heard about your puppy's passing. How you doing? From him. Has he done the shadow work? Page of Swords. He's already making plans to reach out. Okay? Straight up. All right? Okay. Yeah. Anyways, let's see about the shadow work. What's over in the shadow work? Has he done it? Ten of Pentacles. He wants to live with you. Hermit card to the Eight of Cups. Oh, God, he's a hypochondriac. Hang tight. So he still is like that. I have a cold. I'm going to die. No, here's a monkey with a bottle of Motrin. You'll be fine. No, I have a cold. I'm going to die. Call the coroner, right? There's still a little bit of that, okay? Page of Swords. He's spying on you. Tower Moment says that he, for some reason, has had to learn how to man up and take care of himself on his own. And that way he'll be ready to come back your way. That's helped him to level up so he doesn't keep coming at you every day with that. All right? So I hope that helps. Okay. Aaron. What's up, Aaron? How you doing, girl? What's happening? All right, Aaron, let's see what we got for you. Aaron, you are going to be at 1:38:38. Oh, that's a cool time. That's a Frankie timestamp. I dig that. All right. I am glad I'm back, too. I have missed you guys. We're getting back into the schedule this week. Spinny hugs for you, Aaron. Thank you. All right. Mama T is doing really good, too. She's been up. She's in the other room probably listening to me. It's cool. She's got an awesome little setup. Basically, because I got like a living room and a front room. So I turned the living room into her whole ensuite. It's a whole suite, and she loves it. Okay, let's see. She's eating more. She can walk around with her walker again. It's like we got sunshine physical therapy, and it's working. All right. Is there anything exciting coming my way by the end of the year? Let's find out. What about the Tootsie Roll commercial with the owl resonates to you, Aaron? Remember that? A 1, a 2, a 3. The Judgment card. Just so you know, your person's turned the finger inward and is actually with the Strength card. with the Nine of Cups is starting to see what they did to contribute to the derailment of this, just like you told them. Stop blaming me for everything. And they're like, no, it's all your fault. Strength card. Well, in the silence, they can't keep blaming you anymore because stuff still keeps going wrong in their life. And yet you're not there right now. So now who do you blame? The Judgment card shows that they're blaming themselves. They're finally looking inward and realizing what they did, just as you wished for them to do. I wish they would just understand it from my perspective. Nine of Cups. That's a successful wish. This is Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. This is Caitlin Petty wishing for her Broadway 2025 country new music artist, blah, blah, etc. Three of Wands, and God's saying it's time with the World card. So you wished for your person to actually do the work, turn inward, and level up. Your prayers have been answered. You do know your person is a bit of a tough cookie to crack. That's why it's taken so long. But in the Queen of Pentacles, rest assured, by Capricorn season, your person does return it. Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, and that's why I love what I do for a living. Snow White and the Apple. Oh my God, Aaron, you are a little bit of a temptation. You're the apple. He's starting to see you as the forbidden fruit. Oh my gosh, what Halloween costume picture did you post online? Because that's literally what I've been seeing. As soon as I held this up with the app, did you go as like sexy Snow White for Halloween or something? Because now I'm hearing that TikTok that taking your picture, whatever that stupid one is. I don't know, but like whatever you're posting online is causing him to like you even more. You're a bit of the apple. Capricorn energy is when the snake shows up and is like, maybe you should text Theron. Whoa, Queen of Pentacles, strong Capricorn vibes. All right, how about shadow work? How about shadow work? Nine of Pentacles. You both have done the work. So you know how much this retrograde sucked for you? It sucked for him just as much. High Priestess. You're like, no way, Archer. I've seen his social media. He's fine. Nope, he's not. He's faking. He's lying. High Priestess. Expect the unexpected with the Six of Swords for your person to see things from another perspective. They actually did the shadow work. The Moon card. When's the Moon in Capricorn? Check out when the Moon in Capricorn is. That's the one we're looking for. It's just went through new moon Scorpio. Oh, it's going to be right around the new year for you, Aaron. He is going to do just like he always does. High Priestess on the Moon card. He is going to slide in right under the wire. Like literally, you're going to be depressed. You're watching the ball drop on TV. 10, 9. It is a new ball. They just put a new ball in New York City. So woohoo. Anyways, you know they turned the ball into a little baby sphere. It's going to be able to do the same stuff the sphere in Las Vegas can do. Watch. It's going to be cool. Anyways, so as the ball's counting down, 10, 9, 8, your person's going to reach out saying Happy New Year. Literally, slide in right under the wire. The text will probably send at 11:59 and 59 seconds so that technically, yep, it happened by the end of the year. Typical, sliding in right under the wire. However, the Six of Swords says he's done the work. Okay? Yeah, full card. He's a fresh soul. He's a rebirth. Let's begin. And check this out. Aaron, you got the World card. There's the old cycle being finished and completed. And what happens after the World card? The last card in the tarot deck. You begin the new chapter with the Fool card, the first card in the tarot deck. Not only did he complete the shadow work, but you did too. That way you guys are ready for your Fool card to begin fresh. All right? So the text message your phone will go off just before your phone's clock hits midnight. And then it's like, yep, made it by the end of the year. Ugh. Exactly. Okay. All right. You should buy him, you should set all the clocks 5 minutes ahead. That'll help with him in that last minute stuff. All right, Livy. What up, Livy? What's up, my lovely Livy? All right, let's see what's up with the Pisces Libra energy. You ready? Still no communication, and my lovey Livy is kind of losing it. All right, let's find out. Let's see what's up. What's got Livy feeling all 6-7? The 7, 8, 9. I know, right? Ace of Pentacles. Whoa, buddy. 8 of Wands. 9 of Wands. Livy, the reason you're feeling the reason you're kind of losing it, 4 of Cups, is because you feel the energy. You're having that energy of like, I know he's going to reach out. And every day that goes by, you're like, he's going to reach out today. Then it doesn't happen. And you're like, rats, what the heck? You're in the energetical that you're feeling that he's approaching. It's just the fact that He's going to be like a little Mercury retrograde pre-shadow. Give him a chance. He's been through a lot during the retrograde in order to like reboot and come out of it in order to go forward Ace of Pentacles. During Capricorn season, okay, you'll hear from Z, okay? Christmas vibes. So what's the Christmas memory you guys have? Or was it just a lot of talk about having your first Christmas together or something? I don't know. But something about Christmas energizes your Pisces of what they've dreamt about, and it's with you, that they want to spend Christmas with you. And that's what leads them your way into communication with that Ace of Pentacles, okay? And the Nine of Wands is an I'm sorry. It's just the fact that it took him this long to get through all of this. That's the thing. God's even apologizing. God's like, I know from your perspective, Liv, it doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. Remember, though, Livy, God sees and hears what you don't and what you can't. God is reassuring us that Eight of Wands on his side of the fence, your Pisces, is still coming back your way. The energies, the ball's already in motion. Eight of Wands. It's already happening during Sag season. You, from your perspective, nothing's happening. He's going through stuff on his side that's bringing him your way and leading you towards the Ace of Pentacles, okay? Capricorn season. All right? You guys will communicate. Well, that's Christmas. Capricorn season starts December 22nd. Somewhere December 22nd to December 31st, you will hear from your Pisces, okay? December's a good month for you and your Pisces to make amends with the Nine of Wands, apologies, and head towards your Three of Cups, okay? Just know your Pisces doesn't miss you. All right. Four of Cups. Your Pisces know they messed up a good thing. You were their Three of Cups. They're feeling very Four of Cups about it right now. They know they messed up. And it just got out of hand really fast. Okay. Just so you know, you may not hear it right away, but I just want you to know your Pisces is sorry. Your Pisces is genuinely sorry that things went down the way they did. Okay. All right. Saggy girl, happy birthday. Happy 50th, happy 21st, give or take a few, whatever. We stopped counting years ago, right? What's up? Happy birthday, girl. Spinny hugs. Okay, Saggy girl, you're at 146.54. All right, let's see what messages the universe has for you. And is Adrian going to ask you to marry him? Ooh. Five of Wands, maintain. At the moment right now, Adrian is training. Adrian is getting ready to man up and be a partner, a Six of Pentacles, equal partner with the World card. Okay, the chapter right now, Adrian is closing out old cycles. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. Adrian is currently single. Something happened over Thanksgiving that confirms that Adrian is in a single status. So if for some reason you think Adrian went to somebody else's house for the holidays, nope. He is solo YOLO flying. Oh, that's the delay. Adrian's part of the 80% of the men that don't want to be in a relationship because it's just not worth it anymore, right? You know what he's telling me is he's like after the last relationship what I dealt with, I don't want one anymore. It's not worth it. This is his perspective. All women are messed up. It's just a headache. And I'm like, maybe you got a rough taste in girls. Maybe you should give Saggy girl a try and see what it's like to date a Sagittarius. He's like, I don't know if I can trust any women at this point. It's just better to be on my own. Nine of Pentacles. He's going to outgrow that cycle. Eight of Cups. He's going to walk away from it. And the Knight of Pentacles does show during Capricorn season. He gets ready to get more serious. Because the Empress, you're going to receive a message with the Fool card of let's go. Let's do this. Let's get it started. All right. Four of Swords. Good Lord. Oh, so he's going to miss the happy birthday. However, I do see that within 4 months from now, it's not a marriage proposal, but you will know that you guys are on the right track, that it's going. 4 months from now, you will know he's the one you're going to marry, and he will know you're the one he's going to marry. And then it's just natural progression from there, okay? When does it get talked about? Because the Fool card is like, let's just start here, and let's build this relationship. 10 of Pentacles. Nice. December 10th. And the Star card by Aquarius season, you guys are talking about living together, moving in together. He relocates, gets closer to you. And you guys do wind up by Aquarius season. You guys actually do live together. And then, okay, so you start out as a common law thing, and then you work your way up from there. All right? That's why I couldn't tell you right away on the marriage, because it starts out as a common law thing. You guys wind up living together first during Aquarius season. So talking in Sagittarius season, dating in Capricorn season, moving in together in Aquarius season. that leads us to about the 4th month where you're like, this is the one I'm going to marry. It's like your guys' common law becomes your test pattern for what it's going to be like to be married and live together. All right. Okay. Tia Bia. What up, Tia? What's up, girl? All right. You're going to be at 149.49. Ooh, that's a good one. I like that timestamp. All right. Wait, hold it. Stop. Break point. I forgot to check if if Adrian was doing shadow work. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm going to take a minute and take a quick break. I don't want to miss out on this. Saggy girl needs to know if Adrian's been doing some shadow work. All right. What were his lessons during retrograde and did he pass them? Queen of Cups. Open your heart, Adrian. Come out of your hole. Love people. Queen of Cups. Right? The Magician card. He did it. The Knight of Cups. And that's what leads to a love offer your way. Good job, dude. Hangman. Be patient. Mercury just went direct. Hangman. 7 of Cups. In the next 7 days, he'll take action on this. So his test during retrograde was to open up, be vulnerable, and process real life. Like, it's like Adrian loves you, but he's not in love with you. This Mercury retrograde was about him realizing what in love with you is. So that now he comes out of retrograde like the Knight of Cups, being like, I am in love with Saggy girl. Happy birthday. All right. It's real love. Janis Joplin on the Page of Wands with that cigarette there. Yeah. Yeah. If Mama Cass and Karen Carpenter had split that ham sandwich, they both would still be alive. Anyways, I'm going to take a 5-second break. That is so mean. Burb, hold on. Give me a second. I'm going to go ask for forgiveness for that joke. That was really mean. That was really mean. Please forgive me. It's the claw. I'm not going to do a 5-minute intermission song. Okay, now I can level with you guys. Because I'm a 44-year-old man, and I was sitting on my left leg like a girl like this. My leg went to sleep, and I didn't want you guys to hear the Wilhelm scream for the pens and needles, so that's why I was like, I need a minute. I'm okay now, except I just remembered I'm too old to sit like that. Okay, so now we can get back into it. But I was comfy. Okay, anyways. Sorry, Buddha Squirrel. I had to bail out real quick because that was, you know, those Charlie horses you get when like you're in bed and your leg like the pens and needle thing. Oh, my leg was feeling that for a second, but I'm back now. That's exactly, Angel Eyes. This struggle's real, man. It's a hard knock life. Okay. All right. Now we can keep going. I just needed a minute off camera to be like, hold on. All right, Tia B, and now we're going to read for you. I feel better now. Okay. I'm only laughing at myself because I'm old enough to know I shouldn't sit that way. Anyways, okay. All right, 153. Actually, let's just give you 154 even. All right, Tia B at 154 even. All right, me and Pisces are gracefully and slowly moving along. Maintain speed and heading, Mr. Light Taller. All right. Do not let any I haven't even pulled cards yet. Do not let any overwhelming feelings of like it's not moving fast enough happen because it's naturally progressing properly. Remember, Pisces got stuck with the leap year crap thanks to the Gregorian calendar. So Pisces needs that little bit of extra time. Otherwise, Pisces will come at you and be like, I wasn't ready. You know what I mean? All right. So anyhow, let's see. All right. You guys are moving ahead. Maintain speed and heading. No icebergs in sight. You're good to go. I'm letting him take the wheel. Oh, nice. What to expect next? And do you see him going on a road trip with me next weekend? Oh, okay. The Tower reversed. I'm thinking, yeah, you got some possibilities of you guys spending the weekend together. The Tower's reversed. That's not a bad vibe. Seven of Pentacles. Seeds have already been planted to the Ten of Cups. Can we go take a drive in the countryside? What's that song? Dun, 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 dun. It's a McCartney song. It's on the Ten of Cups. Do it again. I'll take you for a ride in my Cadillac. We be in the front, we'll be in the back. If you're ready, dun, 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 let me know. I'll be waiting. Oh yeah, okay, totally. Check out the song is Paul McCartney, If You Wanna. I believe it's on the Flaming Pie album. Six of Swords to the Ten of Cups. This trip, I do see a road trip coming in on this one because this is the time that you guys are actually going to do in-person talking. Six of Swords, okay? So I do see, now here's the thing. It's totally cool to go with the flow, but Seven of Pentacles, you've got the okay and the confirmation to actually check in on him and see how his day is. But I'm being told don't do it in the mornings. Don't good morning text. Your Pisces likes to sleep in. However, it is more imperative for you with the Six of Swords to actually be in your Pisces life in the evening. It's more about how was your day. After your Pisces has been through their rough days and all that stuff, it's been a hard day's night, then you come in at the end of the day with hope you, and it's not a question, how was your day? It's like, hope you had a good day. That's it. Hope you had a good day. To know that somebody actually is in his corner will be very cool. Okay. So it's not that you got to totally let him take the wheel. This is where he's kind of digging your loving, your nurturing vibes. He kind of likes it. Debbie Carey with the Heart of Glass, Blondie. Okay. Page of Swords. You guys are both working on Three of Swords lessons. It's about trust. Pisces isn't wanting to get hurt again. You're not wanting to get hurt again because Pisces dealt with a Leo just like you did. All right. By both of you guys actually taking the reins a little bit, by you doing that, it's going to teach him, Page of Swords, that it's cool to send those little texts that people in his past didn't want him to send. It's going to allow him to be more of a Pisces, more of a nurturer, more of just the, hey, Tia, can I do for you? And on your side of the fence, the lessons learned, it is the relinquishing control a bit and letting him take the wheel. It's also about you remember how before the world jaded you or before your Leo jaded you, when you acted like you're a high school girl and you sent the good mornings and like every silly thing that happened in your day. That's the direction you're working on in order to open up more too. This here is like, don't go dead silent this whole week. Don't make it all about the weekend trip and you'll be pleasantly surprised with the outcome. But by making time to take that time in the evening, even if it's after 6 p.m. with the Six of Swords, hey, just so Pisces knows somebody's thinking about him. That'll get him to open up more and be more comfortable with because right now it could be a little bit of like I don't know if I can, you really don't find out if you can deal with somebody until you go on a car ride with them. You know what I mean? You spend 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 hours in the car with somebody, then you'll know if you can coexist, right? Yeah, Three of Swords. He's a little nervous about the coexisting with the Moon card. Page of Cups, Three of Pentacles. The guardian angels are guiding you guys to take this weekend together to have that time to open up and communicate face-to-face, communication to communications in order to take things in the proper context as opposed to using texting. This is what opens the door to take you guys to the next phase where you're coming out of the texting phase and getting ready to go into the phone call phase, talking. All right. So yeah, I think you got some pretty good vibes for it. Hold on. Remember that? Anything you need to know? We got you covered. Okay, cool. Let's see how the shadow work's going. I just wanted to make sure I got everything covered. Two of Swords have hope and faith. You need both hope and faith. All right. The Moon card, the High Priestess, and the Six of Swords. Okay. Now, he's got a slight bit of a delay reaction because for him, this is a little bit about his hyper independence. Your Pisces needs to open up and be more vulnerable and also relinquish some control of the relationship to you, because both of you guys have wished for this and now you're undergoing a transformation. He needs to become a man of God. You are becoming a woman of valor in order to take on the more trad roles, right? The trad vibes are making a comeback, okay? Traditional relationship roles. It's happening. That is the key bullet point of the whole Pluto in Aquarius era that we're entering into, all right? This is where both male and females balance out and come back into the traditional mindset without relinquishing like any of the stuff that women have fought so hard for. And with the men being able to come back without feeling so simped out by life. He's worked through it with the High Priestess of the Six of Swords. All right. You guys will be in the phone call talking stage up until about his birthday. By his birthday, you guys will probably be living together if you follow this course. You guys are both on the right path. By the next full moon, he will complete his Mercury retrograde. So he's going to, the post-shadow period will be a little bit longer for your Pisces. It'll go until the full moon. Then he'll start opening up and becoming more vulnerable too. All right. So it's kind of like steady as she goes until the next full moon. Cool. Okay. Fancy Nancy. What's up, Fancy Nancy? All right. Let's see. You are going to be at 254. Okay. Fancy Nancy. Archer. Oh, hold on. Do it in the right order, Archer. Okay. Let's see. No contact with Mattoon for 10 days since he's in India. Okay. When will things start again? Gotcha. All right, let's see what's up. The Two of Wands. Okay. 2 days before he comes home. Four of Pentacles. 2 to 4 days. Why? Wheel of Fortune. He chooses to get a burner number or some kind of a way of international calling in order to talk to you. He wants to talk to you, but he's also too cheap to pony up for international calling. That's okay. He's a thrifty dude. It's like Warren Buffett. He got the money. It's just that like he doesn't flaunt it so much. So I actually see him figuring out a way to reach out to you to communicate before coming home. Thank you. 5 of Wands to the 8 of Wands with the Magician. Told you he will figure out a way with the Justice card. He'll figure out a way to reach out with the Queen of Cups and tells you how much he loves you and misses you. Now, 5 of Wands, 8 of Wands to the King of Wands. Something's going on while he's in India that causes him to break out of the cycle that he's in where he actually wants to be with you. We got to spin flip this, girl. Something going on with him. You know what he's up to over there. Whatever's going on over there, it changes his mindset. I'm being told it's not so much about him coming back for intimacy. He comes back with he buys you the diamond. That leads to the intimacy. He returns with a gift. He's going to bring something back with him from India. It's no wonder he's being thrifty and doesn't have the international calling. And because he can't talk to you, that's what's causing him to spend some money on a present to bring back to you. Yeah. Mattoon will return. You will hear from him before he boards the airplane, 2 to 4 days before his return trip. And then when he returns, there will be plans made and he will present you with a diamond. You will have a gift that leads to intimacy. He wants to break free of that cycle. Well, hold it. 10 of Wands. Sharon. Look at Ozzy Osbourne show up on the 10 of Wands. He's tired of the cycle he's been in. He shows up, comes in correct. He brings you the gift and the intimacy. Whoa. Trust me, you're going to be really, really happy when he gets home. You're going to be really happy when he gets home. Let's talk about his shadow work. Because the shadow work is what leads to tell me why. I want to know what's going on over there in India that leads him to being like, I have to buy Nancy something and I have to bring it home to her. Queen of Cups reversed. Oh, wow. And I'm holding the deck the right way. So get this. No love. He hates being there. Everything he's going through, he's far away from you. And this time apart and the distance apart is making him miss you. He's getting ready to talk. My throat chakra just popped. He hates it there. He misses you. Wishes you were there with him. I don't want to go on this trip. I want to be with Nancy. Why do I want to be with Nancy so much? This retrograde for him was about coming out of the energies of it's time for real love, dude. The Magician card told you. Knight of Pentacles and the Lover's card. He does pass this. That's why he finally figures out a way to reach out to you because he can't keep the surprise. So he reaches out to you before he comes home because he's so happy and excited about the fact that he's going to come home that he winds up turning into J. Bruce Ismay, sitting there with Captain Smith during Saturday lunch being like, wouldn't it be glorious if the Titanic were to get into New York on Tuesday evening? And of course, the movie and And everybody else made it out that he was trying to push Captain Smith to drive the Titanic faster. No, he wasn't. He was a rich dude bragging about his new boat. I know it's not as fast as the Lusitania, but maybe it will beat the Olympic and get in there sooner because it's big. He was bragging on his boat. That same thing on this one. So the vibes off of this one is like he wants to brag on the fact that he has discovered real love and he's bringing you back present. And with the Lover's card, then you guys can culminate everything once he gets home. All right, so I hope that helps. 10 of Wands, 10 of Wands, 10 of Wands. He's syncing up. I like it. He's getting he's finding his balance. 10 of Wands, 10 of Wands. End of an era. Beginning of the Nancy era for him. Okay, all the elements. What up, y'all? How you doing? Love and light to you too. All right, let's see what we've got here. You're going to be at 205.25. Okay. Oh, thank you. Creating boundaries with Daniel. Have I sabotaged things? God bless. Oh, thank you too. All right, fill me in for all the elements. Let's see what we've got on this. The Knight of Cups. Nah, you're okay. Okay, this is cool. 7 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords. 3 of Pentacles. Your guardian angels with the 3 of Pentacles are telling me with the World card that this had to happen. You were guided to set these boundaries by your guardian angels, almost like a little bit of Linda Blair pea soup. Your guardian angels kind of possessed you a little bit. It's okay, you guys, everybody signs up for this. Before you're like, oh my God, my guardian angels violated me. No, we all sign up for this before we come to this lifetime. Guardian angels are allowed to guide us in the right direction when needed. Therefore, the boundaries you created were 3 of Pentacles divinely guided because he was taking advantage of the situation. And you know this. And this is part of your level up that you've been through, is that because of what you went through with relationships before Daniel, it's why you know the outcome. And that's why you're like, look, right out of the gate, you better be a man of God, or you better not be a drinker, or you better not be a liar or a player, right? And these boundaries were needed to be set so that he didn't take advantage of them. You're just very nervous about it because you laid out an ultimatum that you've never done for anybody else in the past that has you really nervous. But you have nothing to 7 of Pentacles be nervous about. Because with the World card, he will come back. You have not sabotaged things. He is processing. He will actually come back. What does he do for a living? Is he in sales? Because here's the mindset he's in right now. Oh, we're negotiating. And it's like, no, we're not talking about swapping a couple of goats for help putting up a barn here. It's about love. He's going to come back with like, I can see your boundaries. Here's my bet. You think Daniel's going to be like all the others, but he's not. He's actually going to come back and be like, okay, I'm willing to respect you. What he's doing right now is he's thinking about what boundaries he's going to counter offer. Here's my boundaries. Queen of Cups. You picked a winner this time. Any of the other guys would go off on you narcissistically, right? You set boundaries. Now you're the avoidant. You're the narcissist, right? Daniel's not that way. Daniel is currently right now Queen of Cups, 6 of Cups, reflecting back on his past relationships, Death card, to think of, okay, what boundaries do I want from you? All right. Chariot card. Then you guys can go forward on this one. Okay. So just understand, Daniel's different than your exes. This isn't the shutdown point. This is actually, he is Knight of Cups. What's going on? Marvin Gaye, right? He's thinking back to his past relationship so that he can counter back with, I will accept your boundaries. If you accept my boundaries, then we can go forward with the Lover's card over here. All right. And you're thinking like, oh God, it's going to wind up like every other time. No. Your guardian angels guided you to do it because Daniel is different. He's going to counter. Okay. So let's see about the lessons. You suspect Daniel's going to react just like all your exes did. And yet Daniel's the one that passes the test and hands the gobstopper back to Willy Wonka, so to speak. And is like, okay, I'll accept those boundaries. Here's my boundaries. That's what happens when a man of God meets a woman of valor. The World card, right out of the gate, your guys' Mercury retrograde work, because we are in a year of number 9, which marks completions. 2025 numerologically breaks down to a 9, right? We don't got to burn that one in the ground. It's November. It's almost December. That needle's already run all the way through the record. But you know what I mean, right? The World card. For both of you guys, your guys' whole Mercury retrograde test was about setting boundaries, creating boundaries. And you both, he's going to pass. Remember, the Mercury is just now starting to go direct. He's going to pass by counter offering too. 10 of Swords. Do not worry. Queen of Wands reversed. 6 of Pentacles. 8 of Swords. Give them the time to think through this. You guys aren't on an off again moment right now. Queen, you don't need a Violet Jessup on this one because you guys don't make it to the Britannic. You guys stop here and you start moving forward together. Okay? 10 of Swords. Give him a minute. He's thinking about, okay, 6 of Pentacles. What do I want out of this relationship? All right, let's give it a try. Okay, you guys both did very good this Mercury retrograde. I'm being told they did really good. All right, Rowdy. I don't know you, Rowdy. Rowdy. Robert, help. Okay, you reverse snipe you. Give me something for Rowdy. My Sag grandma has something for you, Rowdy. Oh my gosh. I hope Mama T can hear this. You're going to hear 2 sounds, Rowdy. Me hitting you, you hitting the floor. That's old school. That's Italian raising people right there. Anyways, okay, give me something for Rowdy on a 2-10-30 snipe. Why does it sound like we're talking on police scanners now, Rowdy? Rowdy, we got a 2-10-13 happening right now. All right. Give me something for Rowdy. Give me everything you got for Rowdy. Fair enough. Fire enough. Why did oh wow, my Nashville just came out. Rowdy. 6 of Wands. Okay, it's your 6. Okay, fair enough. All right. Back in back. Anyways. Rowdy, do some research. Okay, I'm gonna. Rowdy, do some research. Find yourself an online sports betting app that allows you to bet on American football teams, and whatever team the Detroit Lions are playing against, bet on the other team to win. That's been a long-term investment strategy of mine for ages. I always bet against the Lions. Every fellow Michigander here understands why I do it. There's your life hack to help give you a little seed money. So apparently there must be an app out there somewhere that lets you Australians bet on our American football as opposed to your European football. All right? But there you go. All right? That gives you your foothold to get you started heading towards some of the bigger winnings and whatnot with the 6 of Wands. And God didn't shut my trap up. So apparently I was allowed to tell you that. And now probably everybody else in Michigan hates me, or they're all downloading sports betting apps and just going to bet against the Lions. I put $500 on the Packers. I did. I went to U of M anyways. Go Blue. Anyways, yes, I know Ohio State won. Okay. I hope that helps, Rowdy. Okay. There you go. Life hack. Okay. Anyhow, don't you fellow Michiganders hate me. You're all just jealous that I thought of it before any other of you Michiganders thought. And there's actually 2 Michiganders here right now that are sitting there going, I do it too, Archer. Okay. That's cool. Dan Gilbert does it. Anyhow, let's keep going. There's not one Michigander in here that could hate me except for the ones that didn't think of it first. My Sag placements are sorry, not sorry. Okay, anyways, there you go. Live long and prosper, Rowdy. I have no clue what that reference means. Okay. Randy, what up, good sir? All right, Randy, you're going to be at 2:13 on the dot. Let's see what we got for you. All right, anything new? What are her thoughts? What are her feelings? Tap me into Inez's energy, and I want to know what Inez's retrograde work was. Let's go. 2 of Cups. She's awoke to your soulmate connection. The World card. Nice. To the Justice card on the 2 of Pentacles. Wow. 3 of Swords. Justice comes in on the 2 of Pentacles. She's realized she's used you as a cop-out or a scapegoat in order to avoid doing the work that she was supposed to do, and she's putting an end to that cycle. She keeps blaming you for everything. Randy's the problem. I'm scared of Randy. I'm intimidated by Randy. Randy tried to control me. Randy tried to keep me down. This, like, she's in an energy right now that she's kind of realizing, wow, maybe it wasn't that bad. You know how the time heals all wounds? And you know how stubborn she can get sometimes? You love her. She's your wife, but you know she can be a stubborn girl. It's cool, right? The thing on it is, this is how long it took her to overcome her stubbornness and be ready to come forward. 2 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. I do actually fully straight on believe she's awakened to the soulmate connection and the fact that God has affected her phone's algorithm. So all she's got to do is scroll social media while she's stalking your profile and liking stuff. That's going to start happening. The thing on it is, it's really easy for God to pop something into the algorithm. Basically, the phone is a spirit box. We're all holding a spirit box in our hands now, right? And so that's the thing. She is literally starting to watch. Remember I said she got a reading on you before? Your timelines, your matrices are flipsy floppity. She's going to be getting the tarot reading on you coming up in the week ahead. We've synced the cycles back up. You guys were in the wrong timelines. Your timeline matrices have been glitching this whole marriage. That's why it didn't follow textbook biblical statutes with the Six of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Six of Wands. She's fighting her victory in the Knight of Pentacles, but in the Five of Cups, she's hitting that point. She's been feeling a little nostalgic on the Six of Cups. And I don't know how this song resonates, Randy, but I'm hearing this magic moment where your lips are close to mine. I don't know how. And I'm not even going to attempt to do the high note on that forever till the end of time. I don't think I can handle that one. Anyways, King of Pentacles to the World card and the World card and the World card. Confirmation that she is closing a chapter in a cycle. This whole retrograde has been a lesson in emotional maturity for her. Okay? Emotional maturity and emotional intelligence that comes in order for her to straight up, please don't get mad at me for insulting your wife. She needed to grow up and act like an adult. Okay? It's not all about her. A marriage is a 50-50 thing. And you are putting all the work onto it because of her hyper independence, right? She was not in the woman of valor energy. She was way too hyper independent, which wound up as a result of it. When she was that far out of the Six of Pentacles energy, you had to simp down into to counter, right? This retrograde with the World card twice, World card on World card, shows me that she's tapered her emotions down to become a woman of valor. She found God. And your changes have even been to bring you more into a place of being a man of God. Eight of Wands, this has been moving forward this whole time, and we have finally tapped into the energies where she's getting the personal reading that I pulled on ages ago. This is what puts us back with the Hierophant on the Emperor timeline, that by Aries season, all this stuff is fixed for you guys. She's going to start reaching out over the holidays to talk to you. You guys have a 38% chance at the moment of spending some time together during Christmas, 44% chance of seeing each other for New Year's, and I'm also seeing that you have a 77% chance at the moment of doing something for Valentine's Day. Okay, so I do hope that helps. Give me a little bit of what are her thoughts right now about Randy. Tap me in real time to, okay. One horn honk for confirmation. 10-4. I'm a Motor City baby. One honk, yes. Two honks, no. It's been that way my whole life. I just got the one honk, yes. This deck is what's going to be her current right now feelings. Her current thoughts and feelings for you are the Three of Swords. Also, 2 Samuel 18:33. Those are her current feelings for you. Three of Swords on this one. She feels like she's wrecked this. Three of Swords. Why did I put those posts up? Why did I make him think I was entertaining other options? Why was I trying to make him jealous? King of Swords. I wanted him to make more time for me, so I thought by making him jealous and separating and making him think I was entertaining other options, he would get jealous and he would come back my way more and he would fight for it. Tell Scarlett I do give a damn. Right? Two of Swords. It didn't work. It didn't work. It's all swords. I was just trying to make him jealous because he never took time to listen to me. And that was a big problem. Every time I was like, Randy, make 5 minutes for me, he never did. And then so I have been trying to make him jealous this whole time just because I wanted more attention and more affection from him. But he talks to you. What are you talking about? He's been dying to talk to you for months. I know. But he was always worried about stuff. And like this. And like I tried to help him, but I saw the stresses that he dealt with in the marriage. And I felt like that I was a part of it. And he was so focused on like worrying about the bills or the money or just the average stuff that goes through it that I needed him to make time for me. He was making time for you. I needed him to make more. I needed him to make more money. This is all sword energy. Were you guys talking about a new house or moving or something, and that's why she's bringing up money? Did the whole thing start over like the neighborhood, like one of you wanted to move and one of you didn't want to move? She's already telling me that Like, you need to make more money for the house. Justice card. And believe it or not, the fights were like she felt like she wasn't contributing enough. Oh, she felt like she wanted to make more money. That's why she went hyper independent. Justice card. Roles could be reversed. Libra energy. How the Libra Leo thing does the infinite loop. Oh my God, she's so down the hyper independent well that she felt like she wasn't making enough money to compete with you. You made her feel inferior. So she tried to use her body against you in order to make you jealous because that's all she's got in her eyes, right? It's either the money or the body, she thinks. That's what it is. 10 of Wands to the King of Cups. Okay. Interesting. It's all about conversations over money. She used to put money more than love. It's that old saying, Randy, right? Blood, like what? Blood is thicker than water, but money is thicker than blood. The problem with that saying, and she included, this is part of her lesson, herself included, she never finishes the saying, right? Not many people do. The whole saying is blood is thicker than water, money is thicker than blood, but love is thicker than all the above. So let's see what's up with this, because I'm also hearing the great philosopher Jagger saying you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you find you get what you need. The Star card. Her lesson was to learn that you guys were good enough for each other. Believe it or not, she hides the stubbornness about a lot of insecurities that has led her to a point that she reached a plateau where she can't advance. She's stuck in the same cycle. It'd be like if the Beatles actually did keep singing She Loves You when they were in their 40s, right? She's reached a plateau that has had her feeling insecure and stuck. You did better than her. Either you made more money than her, you kept the house moving better, and it's to a point where her hyper-independence made her feel inferior. She's coming out of that stage. Knight of Wands, a green flag. She passed that test in the Ten of Pentacles in order to come back and be a part of a family again. Knight of Swords, Eight of Cups. God planned it this way. She needed to release that. How many times did you say that about her? Right? How many times you tell people, Randy, you're like, God, she's so independent. God, she just always, right? Too independent. The thing on this independence has led her to a point of realizing that about more like a traditional role. She was being too independent. She was always in her head about things. And it's literally the vibes that she's learning right now that she has to fake it and pretend she can't open the pickle jar every so often. I hope that makes sense. Okay. All right. Randy, I can't open the pickle jar. Would you open the pickle jar for me before we go play pickleball? Yeah, okay, Inez. I got you, honey. Oh, well. Maybe I helped. That sort of a thing. Okay, hope that helps. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, what's next? Doobie. Angel Eyes. What up, AE? All right, let's see what we got for Angel Eyes. All right, Angel Eyes, you're going to be at 222.52. All right, let's see what we got on this one. All right. Wait, hold it. Okay, there we go. Okay, good stuff. No exes, no kids. You got it. Give me a clean slate, fresh start, forward direction. Let's go. The windshield's bigger than the rear view for a reason. Let's do this. Wow. Okay. Eight of Wands. Let's move forward. Between Sagittarius and Pisces season, this will happen. Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups to the Ace of Cups. Double confirmations, Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups come in on this one. This is a new love reading. All right. The Seven of Cups shows your next interaction is currently going through their white rabbit moment. Okay. So in Capricorn season, later in December, you will cross paths with somebody that actually has gone through a similar journey to yours. You will meet them somehow. This is the only part where your kids have to come into play, because this person goes to your kid's school. Okay. So here's the thing, is that for some reason you have to drive your kid to school that day. This person's in line, and I'm straight up being told that for some reason, remember cars have a 5 mile per hour impact thing. I'm being told for some reason in the line, you bump the car. You don't hit the car. You do like, oh crap. And this is literally how you meet this single father. Okay, so in the love department during Capricorn season is that you will begin talking to somebody totally new who has a child that goes to your school. Okay, or to your child's school. All right. What else we got? Give me more. Give me more. Queen of Swords into the Temperance card. Somewhere around Christmas, oh, you'll meet the person. Okay, you and this person start talking before the Christmas break at the school. Okay, and okay, for some reason, a Casey Musgraves song will be playing. Okay, maybe the dudes will be jamming Casey Musgraves in the car, or you are. All right, because I know that's not Casey Musgraves on the Temperance card, but it's the direction my energies went. King of Pentacles. Nice. This person will actually be very established and mature. They'll act their age, not their shoe size. What? Okay. Anyways, different. Anyhow. All right. Okay, I was going to say work front next, but apparently we have the Page of Pentacles on the Five of Cups. So what I'm seeing in the Five of Pentacles, you will hear from a previous employer that's going to reach out wanting to hire you back because they need your skill. Okay? Somebody during like end of the year, fourth quarter cleanups reaches out and makes you an offer. That it's an offer that's rather tempting too. Four of Pentacles, money, benefits, Six of Wands, King of Pentacles. Now here's the thing. I see you kind of looking at it as like laughing and like, let's say they're like, hey, we need you to come back. We're going to offer you $100,000 a year. You laugh and you're like, that's what I'm making now. Right. Even though you're like, and you're like, in reality, you're not, but you're calling a bluff or something just because you think it's not legit. So you're like, you just throw an answer back. Right. Oh, I already make 100K. I'm not doing it for any bit less than 125. And they come back going, okay. Six of Wands. Right now. You're sitting there going, you said all new, good stuff. No exes, no kids. You didn't specify that a previous employer could reach out being like, Angel Eyes, we need you back. Name your price. You know which job I'm talking about. What else comes out? What else good stuff? The Hierophant to the Hanged Man on the Nine of Swords. Okay. Interesting. And the Ace of Wands. The good stuff on this one is you're going to have like a light bulb moment or an idea, Angel Eyes, of some kind of a side hustle that brings you in money. I'm really feeling like there's something you used to really like to do as a hobby that for some reason lately you've been like, wow, why don't I get back into that? You know what I mean? It might just be researching or something. I don't know. But the thing on it is, this is a passion that you haven't done in a long time. It's something you really used to like to do. Hanged Man to the Nine of Swords. If I didn't know better, I'd say it was teaching dance lessons or opening a daycare or something. I don't know. Nine of Swords to the Hanged Man says that, like, this time you actually go for it and do something on this, and it like somehow makes you extra money. I mean, it could literally just be like farmer's market vibes, and you're growing your own vegetables and herbs, or like you're knitting something. I don't know, but it's something about a hobby that makes you more money for the good stuff, because it's like you get to start doing something that you haven't had time to do that you really love to do. It's no different than like when I published Mama T and her friend down in Kentucky's books, their writings under my publishing company, right? It's something like that. Maybe you're a writer too, and you're like, yeah, I should get back into writing songs or poems or books. It's something like that then it winds up with, it embraces a passion and lets you make some money off it with the Strength card, like an additional source of income for doing something you enjoy. Anything else? What other good stuff? Three of Cups. 2026 is the year you either go common law with somebody or you straight up get married. I really have a feeling at some point, Angel Eyes, you might JOP it in 2026. And I'm being told, Angel Eyes, I'm being told, there is somebody from the past that reaches out, but it's somebody you were never in a relationship with. Okay? Like some kind of a connection or somebody like, and it's not even, it's okay. I got to try to figure out how to explain this to you, AE, because it's not even one that you'd be like, oh man, I wish I had done something with this person, or it's not even that vibe. It's literally like left field. You never would have dreamt of even like you never even considered this person. They weren't in a friend zone. Maybe you guys went to school or college or previously worked together or something. But for some reason, there is somebody, Six of Cups, that reaches out from your past that like neither of you ever considered even being a thing, but you guys have the potential, if you both choose to, of becoming a thing that goes to frickin' marriage. But like, I can't even give you a soulmate energy or anything to go off on this one because you haven't heard from this person in forever. Neither you nor this person were ever interested. You weren't friends, but yet it's like somebody from when you were younger. And all of a sudden, you guys do something about it. So it's like a past person energy, but it never was a past person because you guys never did anything together. For some reason, in September of 2026, you consider moving. Knight of Swords, King of Cups, and the High Priestess. I'm seeing here that you will elevate too. You're on your healing journey. You're going to take on a new level of ascension that leads you towards a new form of clarity. Okay, like one little something you scroll on your social media feed takes you in this whole other rabbit hole of learning that elevates your High Priestess, your knowledge, your gifts, everything. Okay, not just your intuition. Everything. So at some point during Pisces season of 2026, you are going to experience an ascension. I don't pull a dark night of the soul. I pull a slight bit of Kundalini awakening vibes, but I do see your gifts receiving elevation into a whole different, you might become a scryer, or you might all of a sudden your woman intuition kicks in, or you're just elevating into the wise old elevate. I don't know, but I do see in Pisces season, your gifts will strengthen. Okay, so since we're just talking about you, let's see what your shadow work was. The shadow work. Your shadow work was the shadow work. Is the shadow work the shadow work, right? They do look very nice, though, don't they? Queen of Swords, the Nine of Cups. This was actually about making peace with yourself. I'm being told your Mercury retrograde lessons was to actually forgive yourself for some of the stuff that you claim to have messed up your whole life. Stuff that you've carried as a weight on your shoulders for at least the past 10 to 15 years. This was about coming to terms with all of that, putting it behind and realizing that you are on a completely different level than those people, and that everything truly indeed happened for a reason. And with the Nine of Cups, it does show you passed it, and that's what's bringing in some of these little new prayers and blessings your way going into 2026. All right, so I hope that helps. Okay. I love you too, AE. Thank you for everything you do for the channel. I'm not sure if you were in yet when I mentioned it. All the mods that are here, I'll mention it during the All Signs tomorrow too. But if you guys are cool with it because of everything the mod squad does for the channel and the fam, if you guys want moderators, email me with a shipping address that you're comfortable with me having. I want to send you guys all Christmas presents. I want to do some nice stuff for you guys. It's the least I can do with everything you do for the channel. All right. Okay. Aisha. What up, Aisha? I do need to speak to you and me both. I'm waiting for that too. I need to speak to the universe's manager. Here's the thing: it's St. Peter, right? The universe, it's St. Peter, and he still hasn't figured out how to work the phone system. You know when the office gets a new phone system? Yeah, he can't work the phone system yet, so it's a mess. You're welcome, Aisha. Okay, let's see what we got for you, girl. Aisha, you are at 232, 233 even. I like that. Angel number 233. Check it out, Aisha. Okay. Just desperate to know what are my Cancer's next actions. He told me he will tell me next week the date of the marriage. Will he do it? Anything else? Okay, gotcha. Let's see what we got. Page of Pentacles. Yes, he will do it. You will receive a message with the date. You might get flowers in the too. Well, I was going to say flowers in the mail. Bonus points if somehow that happens. I think he orders flowers to be delivered to your home or work. Page of Pentacles, Three of Cups. What's the message about? Three of Cups. It's about marriage. Five of Swords. The Four of Wands. Oh, okay. What I'm seeing on this one, a bit of a delay as he was getting over a previous hurt. But the rewards that come in here, right now you're stressed about it on the Five of Swords. It could be 5 days from today. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, for some reason I'm being told that like the first 5 days from now up until Thursday, you're sitting here Five of Swords and you're like, he's not going to tell me. He's not going to tell me. But then by Thursday, 4 of Wands. Look at you all happy like Lenny Kravitz. American woman. Dun, 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 dun. So yes, I do see. I really want to call it by Thursday. I really do think by Thursday you're going to know. So let's see. Okay, anything else? Anything else? Anything else? 6 of Cups. Just so you know, he does miss you, and a lot of the changes that he's doing are in order to make things to work out between the two of you guys. 3 of Pentacles. The guardian angels are guiding him and telling him you are the right answer. 8 of Swords. He's resisting a little bit due to what he's been through, but on the 7 of Pentacles, the guardian angels are planting seeds. 3 of Pentacles to the 7 of Pentacles. That is 10 of Pentacles is with you. That basically he's seeing signs. Your name everywhere, people that look like you, people driving your car. He's getting a lot of signs right now. The Sun card to the Queen of Cups to let him know his love and happiness lies with you. This is what leads to the Ace of Swords, where actually he opens up and tells you a lot more than you're expecting. He will start to respect your heart a bit more too. Strength card. For some reason, the date falls during Leo season. July 27th. I don't know why I'm seeing July 27th. I'm being told that's a really important date. It's an important date. Why is it an important date? The 2 of Wands, because it just is. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Did I not just say the 7 to the 3 of Pentacles? That's when, okay, July 27th is when you guys choose to 10 of Pentacles to start your future and your forever. You either get married on July 27th or he proposes on July 27th or something about. Apparently, July 27th is a very auspicious, big, important, only important stuff happens and people are born on that date or something. I don't know. But anyways, keep me posted. I think July 27th is when you know your guys are going to the 10 of Pentacles on the 4 of Wands. I love it for you. All right, let's see about the shadow work. Shadow work, and did he complete it? Magician. Cool. Part in the Red Sea of red flags like Moses into the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. He's got a green flag with the Queen of Cups. He has passed the test. His Mercury retrograde was about opening the door to real love. And with the 10 of Pentacles, part of it was also coming to terms with the wedding and the marriage date. 10 Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. Literally, he's done the shadow work, which actually leads to this. All right. So the signs he's been seeing all tie to the marriage, the union, and the date. All right, so I hope that helps. Oh, PG. PG decided to hook Mama T up with some new porcelain. Hey, I was very careful when I went over and did her dishes. I didn't break any porcelain. Thank you, PG. And you know what? All these super chats, even though I was answering your guys' questions, this is going to the Mama T fund. Totally. All right, we're going to keep her looking up. I got her some new pillows and a back support thing, and I had a good time. All right. Give me a card for PG. Give me a card for PG as a thank you. The King of Wands. I want to break free with the Chariot. Do you understand at the moment that you are in the verge of a great battle? It's like a storm seeker going through the eye of a hurricane in an airplane, right? On the King of Wands. You figure with everything that's gone down that why not, whatever now, who cares? Chariot card to the 10 of Swords. Do you see that you can make it through this battle, the wedge and the space and the distance between the two of you guys, and overcome it at just about the exact same time the other stuff works out? Understand that health, love, and wealth are being planned to start working out during Sag season on the King of Wands. 7 of Wands, 2 of Swords. Have hope and faith with the 2 of Swords that by Leo season with the 7 of Wands, you will be in a place that you believe right now is impossible to happen. It will happen. Mark Archer's words. Y'all come back here in about 6 months. Tell me I'm right, PG. Because I can see it right now, and it's awesome. Oh, yeah, 6 of Wands. Archer's right. Listen to Archer. It's cool. All right? Yeah. You're gonna have some, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be all right. It's cool vibes. I dig it. 6 of Wands. You got this, girl. All right. I hope that helps. And thank you guys all so much. I love you guys. Your awesomeness. And I will see you tomorrow for the All Signs special time, Sunday, 9 a.m. All right. Thank you for the prayers, Aisha. Thank you, Allie Angel. Thank you guys, Aaron. Oh, that's awesome. I wonder why I kept seeing like an owl tattoo while we were talking. And right, it's what led me to the whole Tootsie Pop thing. Oh, that's cool. Oh, cool. Shells, thank you so much. Is that oh yeah, Shame? What's up, Shamira? Thank you for being here. Good night and hello, goodbye. You say yes, I say no. You say stop, but I say go, go, go. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Melissa, thank you for modding. Y'all make sure you subscribe to Sunshine, Intuitive Tarot, and everybody else listed on the homepage in the Archer Network. They're the ones I subscribe to, believe in, support, and trust. And Cappy Go, thank you for modding. Thank you to everybody. All right. Until tomorrow morning, you guys have a good night. Tell someone you love them. Make sure you eat something, have sweet dreams, and sleep well. All right. Until then, peace, love, and spinny hugs. I'll see you later. Good night.